Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. So glad you're with us. We got an incredible show. Let's just say it. This is, you can't fully see it, but I know with a ring this size, you're getting a glimpse of a very special designer ring. There are several really cool, unusual, if you love really high style, couture looks in jewelry, we got you covered tonight. From a beautiful necklace to an incredible ring. I love this ring so much. This is one of those examples of if the rule didn't exist where I can't shop before you guys see the pieces, this wouldn't even be here. It is so beautiful. We have diamond studs, a classic, but we amp it up. We've got a very special designer way to do a diamond stud beyond what you see out and about everywhere else, which is what? Typically a basket setting, a pretty lightweight design in gold. We're going to bring you a very special diamond stud today. We also have its bezel set, and it's a lot of gold in that bezel, but we also have a most beautiful emerald, a really stunning example of a classic style, but a really important quality for you. We have a beautiful daspor, just a last limited addition to the show. We got a daspor in a really exotic asher cut, some really great designer pieces, and I got good news from my Tanzanite lovers who love the bigger pendants. It was over the weekend when I saw you, and we sold out of all of our heart-shaped pendants. Got a really cool style. It's actually our largest one here. It's a 23 karat in its size. It's a cushion cut, not a heart shape yet. I'm working on those. We're trying to bring some other ones. We had to get them back from the museum and then we'll build something around it. But we have a very special cushion cut. It's over 23 karats in size. It is our largest in the house and it is a beautiful pendant and I love the price tag as well. So we'll see that. New designer rings, not just this diamond designer ring, but I've got a whole wheel assortment of unique styles you've never seen before. We're going to see some beautiful aqua here. Rose gold is here. The best opal I've seen in a while. But it's also the price tag that's so impressive coming up to start. So if you love Lightning Ridge Black Opals, you may want to be on the phone lines right away. And any requests you might have, that's what we're doing. So we've got 3 hours together. It is a way to really celebrate the best in jewelry as we always do, but it's also a time to get in your specific request and whatever it is you'd like to see. So please help us out on that front. Let us know what, if anything, you would like to see, get a glimpse of. Maybe you've checked it out somewhere and you really want to see it one more time. This is the best way to do it live. And it's like you're in person, only you're getting a better view of it than you ever would with your naked eye. So we're really excited about that. And also yellow diamond drop earrings are here. A very special way to do yellow diamonds in a drop earring. We're going to make those affordable. They look like $1 million. They probably would be anywhere else. We're going to make those affordable and an asher cut also in Tanzanite. So we've got a special way to do it in a bridge. Plus we'll get to classics. I mentioned the emerald. We have a great ruby as well. If you want to go invest into the classics that are always worth adding to your collection. So we're going to get started with that opal. Take a look at this. It is a fabulous way to start off a Thursday when we're talking about really incredible jewelry start to finish. And we get going with this beautiful style. Now, this needs a little movement because this is a true black base stone. That's what Lightning Ridge Black Opals are all about. But a lot of times we know they have more of a blue. This is more of a purple, deep dark background, but with all the colors. It's item number 1130-952. Welcome on in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Hope your week is going well. Hope April's going well. Here's our carat 45 in the Lightning Ridge. And it also has 4 points in diamonds. They would be in the bail, but I'm moving it, giving a little bit of movement in this elongated oval to really see that beautiful mosaic, it's like a hologram of colors that you're going to see. Even the oranges, the golden yellows, the reds, the greens, the blues, the turquoise, it's all there in really one of the most outstanding values I can think of showing you. And it comes with a chain. So we're doing all platinum chain as well, box link chain, it's adjustable. So we're really excited about that, but also we are thrilled to be showing you the big value. You know how I feel about the start of the show. As we embark on a 3-hour journey, not tour, I promise we won't get lost unless you're looking for something other than fine jewelry, then yes, we're gonna guide you somewhere else. But if you're looking for fine jewelry, you are in the right place. You have discovered really the ultimate in fine jewelry. And look at this, there's that elongated, see how it looks so much larger than a carat 45? That's what opals do. It's all opals, whether fire, crystal, black opals, doesn't matter, even pink opals that are cabochon, they always are gonna look bigger than they weigh. This is our length that we're getting you, almost about 7/8 there. in the total length here. And here's that adjustable chain. So I've got it at 18 inches now, but you just simply slide that little bead over if you want to make it shorter and really fine tune it to whatever you need, okay? And this is really nice to see. So let's get you the October birthstone in the best way possible. And here's what it looks like from a distance away as well. Love to give you a look at it. Ooh, what's that ring? Oh, yes. We're going to see that coming up. That's my favorite of the new selection today. But here we are looking at that gorgeous opal where it's just like you wouldn't expect. As it moves here, you'll see different colors every time out. Every single moment, every single flicker, every single movement, breath you take, it's always going to give you those different colors throughout. And as we take it back up close, get ready for a value. I know I've sold a number of larger opals in my day. Countless, as a matter of fact, especially in these black opals where they can be $10,000 a carat or more, but instead getting a much better value out the door to you. That's how we start the show, always with something really special. I've got my pick of the inventory, so I like to start off on the right foot here where we get a really special deal going. And yet, with that chain where you could pay more for the chain by itself than what I'm about to offer, because we should be getting at least $49.99 for an opal like that. And there again, and actually, I would question whether that's even just the diamonds there in the bail or also that bigger stone, because getting the bigger round as well, so that looks like about a 4-pointer on its own. But either way, minimum diamond weight, minimum opal weight, obviously the opal looking at least double, and will make it so much better than $49, $39, $29, or even $19.99. What an opal. I don't have another one like it in our inventory. It's got that real true purple base that is so exciting to see, and yet it will not be $1,500. It's going to be even better. Come on in. We are off and rolling. And there's, I tell you, there's so many great values on one-of-a-kinds today, but pretty much, yep, outside of some earrings, it's all one of a kind. So shop up a storm, get ready for the values of a lifetime, and let's make this $999. Let's go for it. I'm just going to make my own price right there for you. And checking in with us already. Wonderful. Well, hey, Michael, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we do have Janae. Hi, Janae. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I love it. Past tense. I love that. Thank you, Janae, so much. Happy Thursday, one and all. Yes. Sure. Here's the back of your opal and pendant. And with these platinum designs, we often see not only the platinum hallmark, which is that metal hallmark we expect to see, but you also get those carat weights. So, well, I guess they hallmarked it 4 points, so I guess we'll go with it. 4 points, carat 45 right there in the back, so you never forget your carat weights. I always think that's such a nice feature. I wish that was done on every piece of jewelry, because I don't remember carat weights on most everything I own. So unless it's got a special symbolic carat weight, and sometimes I do design in that way, but other than that, they can be tough to remember unless you got documentation. I'm not organized enough to keep documentation on my jewelry. I'm just not. This one's gone. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. And then we have a really special, unique Brazilian piece as well. I'm just going to show you. Here's the ring. I am so excited about this. This is the one now. I'm tempted to wait till 8 o'clock to show it to you, because then I get to at least wear it the whole show. But I feel like you need to look at it, because this is really stunning. I have seen and shown and presented and sold a lot of jewelry in my day, over $1 billion. It's well over that at this point, well over $1 billion worth of jewelry in the last couple of decades. And yet this is a ring I've not seen us do ever before with 1130398. And once again, we are really getting a little extra luxury with our jewelry pieces these days. This is a great example where we are giving you not 14 but 18 karat gold. And you are getting what you're probably already noticing from the hallmark, and yet it's so wide, it's like a corset style in a ring. So a big fashion moment, because jewelry is fashion, right? That's allowed. You can have jewelry that's fashion. Yes, absolutely. I believe wholeheartedly in that. I don't think that there's any other way to look at it. You got to have fashion elements with your jewelry, and this being so comfortable. I've been wearing it for a while this afternoon, and yet 18 karat solid gold, and a lot of it, because the whole ring's about an inch long. And then you also have the 89 points in diamonds, which are so delicately done along the outside edges here. And then you see all this texture. Now it looks so much prettier on, because right now we're looking through it and we're seeing a lot of open work. But let me just make sure you see it on first before we totally judge it. But look at how this is done. All that beautiful beaded work. It's like a millgrain work, but bigger. And then that leads up to countless rows that are flaring out, giving it this almost, for lack of a better term, jagged. But again, jagged means, like, I think we all think sharp or ouchy or I can't wear not at all. It's just, again, that really organic look, the way it looks almost as if It is, well, you know, it's split. It's kind of like a cuff style ring, but it's supposed to be, again, open through the middle. Now that's not going to have any bearing on how you wear it. Please know you can wear it like every other ring you wear. Traditional rings will wear the same way as when it's open like this is. We encourage you to get your size, but you can see that texture that goes all the way around with the exception of the sizing bar. Here's what it looks like. There's a little bit of adjustability in that because it's not 100% soldered through the middle, you could have a little give. Like if I wanted to shrink it up a little bit or expand it a little bit to maybe if that makes it easier to get over a knuckle. Let's say you've got knuckles that have seen better days and that's just what happens with age. So, you know, if you've got a knuckle that's a little bit larger, so you put your rings aside, no need. You could actually wear this because of course you've got that little bit of give. So you can actually essentially make it bigger for the moment. Then once it gets on the finger where it should be, it can be exactly what you need. So I still recommend getting your normal size. And then this would also be one that I could see middle finger. Index probably not going to fit there because it is only a size 6 or so and it is wider. So you may want to size up a little bit, especially if you're obviously wearing it on these larger fingers. But you can see there how it just adapted, where normally a ring like that, it's not going to fit my middle finger because it is so wide, but this one works. And then I'll go right back to the ring finger because that's where we're used to seeing it. And yet you can see how lovely that is with all those details. Adore this ring, a lot of 18 karat gold, almost a carat in diamonds as well, and yet so affordable tonight. So one only, unfortunately. I wish we had more. That would be exciting. We do not. I'm going to see there's actually a little bit of a different kind of look depending on how you put it on. So see, there's a little different idea, and I just love this, how it all starts in the center, flares out, fans out, gives you this really distinctive look. Please let us size it for you. I think this would be amazing middle or index finger because it's still going to be a low pro setting, low profile that is, so really easy to wear, doesn't stick too high up off the hand, so great for every single day wear. So that's really exciting as well. And come on in, we're going to blow it out for you right now. The very first caller on this one, designer, distinctive, beautiful, and about as high end as it gets with those VS diamonds in 18 karat gold. And wear it every day. That's the thing. Even though it's a larger, bolder style, don't think that that's going to prevent you from wearing it every day. That's really this style. That's the ideal. That's the look we're going for here. You want something a little bit maybe more impressive than the usual, but still done with those diamonds and what should be $79.99 just based on the virtue of the 18 karat gold and the amount of it. This is going to be so much better than $79.99. And oh, special shout out. We got Kirsten with us as well, and Kathy's with us. So everybody checking in. That's wonderful. Thank you guys. And here we are with this better than $7,000 price tag. You are in for a treat. And again, the opal necklace already gone, giving a lot of jewelry away tonight. That's how we roll, and we'll do better than 7,000. Come on in. There's only one. That's cannot be stressed enough, and it's happening throughout our pieces here this evening. It really is. A couple of diamond earring exceptions, and that's it. Everything else, what you see is what you get. And how about half off? 4,000. You know what? I'll take even lower than that. And this is like the gold of approximately 4 or 5 rings, as you will. Technically, you would count up how many rows there are on each side and count it as that many rings, which would be like 3, 6, 9, maybe 11 different bands or so. That's a rough count. I'm not getting real exact there, but look at that. I mean, that's what would you pay for 11 rings in 18 karat gold these days, and then adding the diamonds. We don't look at it that way. Just want to give one caller who loves something different and bold a really special price tag, better than $49, better than $39, better than even $29.99. Which again, that huge upgrade, if you're sick of the fact that you can't see 18 karat gold anymore, anywhere else you go, well, we are still providing that. And honestly, we're bringing up in here a decade. We're bringing more 18 karat gold these last few months than we have historically. And that's a true statement. So again, what you're seeing in gold here is going a whole step up from what we even normally do. And let me tell you, 14 karat gold is pretty luxury as it is. It's the most luxury metal out there right now. So there's no doubt about that. It well supersedes the pricing and the value of platinum. And that we know is an important metal as well. So to go up to that, 18 karat gold, 75% purity is really exciting. And we're going to do better than $29.99 because I'm going to show this one right out the door and get it a great home right here. Let's do it. How about $2,499 for that one only? And just so over the top unique from what we normally have. And that's why I like it. So really something unique and different and special for somebody who wants something, that's a definite eye catcher, a definite winner there. So that's going to be our one and only there, and $24.99. What a value. A lot of 18 karat gold, and what should spend on a band right now would be more than that if it was the most simple, straightforward band. We'll have other designer diamond pieces that are new tonight. Nothing quite like this, nothing this big, nothing this large, nothing this wide, nothing with this cool corseted detail, but just again, and corsets may be uncomfortable in clothing, but it's not in a jewelry piece. It is not like that. It's not cinching anything. It's really just about getting the size you need and love, and then having your everyday wearable piece. So I know it's early. We've got a great, remember Mother's Day is coming up very soon, and nothing better than jewelry. I wanted to give you a little sneak peek of this gorgeous necklace, and it's not just about those two huge diamonds, and they are huge, but it's also about the way this chain actually does this alternating design. It's like multiple chains and designs coming together in one. So we have that one here. Okay, how about some rose gold earrings? We had some rose gold and diamond earrings last night late that were very exciting. I've got a pair today, closest thing I could find for those of you that missed out last night. I'm going to show these on the hand first because they're quite lengthy and they're they've been here a while. So get ready for a big value here, and then look at this. This is like a beautiful, think like lacy type of star design. Take a look at this, 111, 7977. Just to give you a look here, they are quite lengthy with this beautiful like multitude of star design. And then even all of the details from the top on through are very interesting and unique. So we've got 111, 7977. This is rose gold in 14 karat. There's only one pair, so they will stay in the rose gold. I have the other one here for you to show, so you can see the match, and then we'll get to the length and all of that. So you can see, and this one's a little bit, hold on, it's been in a little baggy, so it's got a little, yeah, there we go. I got it all straightened out for you. So we'll show you the other, but this is 33 points in diamonds in that it's going to be essentially pave, and then you have this rose gold, which is so textured and detailed. It almost has that lacy type feminine look to it. And there you can see, that's the match pair. And let me go ahead and get you a length on one as well, so you know exactly what to expect. There it is, a post and butterfly back. It's going to be our 1.25 inch in the drop, maybe 1 3/8 actually. And we're looking at a beautiful value, straightforward and straight away. So I'll pop one up close for you to look at while I put that ring aside. And then here we go with the up close that's probably not going to sit on its own, but I do want you to look at them close up while I try one on, so you can see all the details there. And again, they're going to sit on their side for a moment. Give me a second just to take my earring off, and then we will put that one on so you can see what it's all about. But that is one pair staying in the rose gold. And again, last night late, we saw different. It was kind of a smaller type of hoop design that had a little convertible action to it. But this is really important as well in the way that you're going to see this little more lengthy drop that they have. Well, wouldn't you know it? Let me just hold it up. Without the backing, it makes it a challenge. So I just dropped it. So we'll just hold it up for you here, and then you'll see what it's all about. But that's going to be our one and only, and let's get those out the door for how about $499. And yes, they are up and coming here on the ear. We'll show them to you next. I think you're getting an idea of that drop that you're getting in under $500 for anything in gold and diamonds. What a luxury that is to see. So here's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you a little perspective on what an inch or so is going to look like. And then you see that almost like stud style at the top. It's quite luxury the way that top stone is done, a little bit larger, and then leading into that perfect pave that you have the rest of the way. So very special, 1 3/8 staying in the rose gold, and $499. We'll go back to the close-up and I'll show them to you here again. We'll prop them up a little bit better so you can see them really well in that design and that really cool, almost lacy-like detail. There's a little bit of almost a Victorian look. Now, I don't have estate jewelry. We don't sell used jewelry here, but it's really that look that we know as a style moment is always popular and really timeless. So different eras of jewelry. Again, it's get what you like, wear what you like, and it's nice to have even a variety of different options, but there's so much detail and workmanship there, and that 1/3 carat, and still, again, under $500. You just don't see that very often. So very excited to have those. Let me know if you like them. $499. We're making a lot of gold affordable there. And again, it's a match pair. There's the other one laying on its side, but there you get the idea. So it's a really beautiful look. Diamonds really all the way through, dotted throughout the design to give it that lacy look. And we're so excited to have it. Let's see, I think they're gone. No doubt about it, $499. Let me know on that big corset style ring. I think Jason might be verifying a new shopper on that one. I have another, we have something really rare. I know that What's New Wednesday is when we debut a lot of rarity for you, but I do have something really, really rare for you, as those earrings are likely gone. They are. Got them. All right. Congratulations. So let me show you another pair of earrings that's going to be extra, extra, extra rare. And there they are, one of the two in the match set. And again, everything going. So who's got our corset ring? We'll figure that out in a moment. Here we are with 1130888. And this is Tanzanite. Yes, it is. We saw a rare color the other day that was lavender. Still maybe not as unexpected as what we're seeing here in a chartreuse golden green color that is still, yes, Tanzanite. Can you believe that? Earrings, natural. Now, I might say Tanzanite might be stretching it because they are Tanzanian zoisite. We reserve the Tanzanite trade name typically for those stones that are blue or lavender or purple. So maybe we want to leave it with unheated Tanzanian zoisite here, but just know that's from the source, from the same mine. And we've been breaking out some of these real rarities out of our private collection to bring you some unique stones of late like this color, so you can get not only a beautiful earring but a collectible as well. And it's 18 karat gold yet again. Here we go, a lot of 18 karat gold tonight as we've been seeing of late. Plus you're getting the 290 in golden unheated Tanzanian zoisite, 58 points in diamonds, baguettes and rounds making up that very unique halo. And we've got, yes, go ahead Jason, did you, no, don't tell me you're taking the corset ring. That brand new corset ring to a new shopper? Who is my new enemy? I mean, my new friend. And make sure, I know they just got registered. Who is it and where are they from? And who is it? We haven't gotten that far yet. We don't have the name yet. We know the state they're from. Hi, Irene. Oh my gosh, she's taking my beloved, my corset ring. Thank you. Irene's brand new, so welcome and thank you all at the same time. And you know, we should probably give her my email because if she ever retires that ring, she knows where to send it. But that's a great one. Thank you. So all of our pieces gone from the show. This is the next go. They're unheated golden Tanzanites or unheated untreated zoisites. We'll go there because again, Tanzanite is a trade name used for blue zoisites. Given that these are not blue, we should probably just will call them zoisites, but they do. You know, they come in a range of colors. They can be lighter pinks. Usually that's what we'd see is either lighter lavenders or blue greens. Not usually a golden color. When we've had goldens or golden greens, I know I brought you a ring the other day. It was on the pricier side and there was still a lot of talk about that piece. This is going to be on the more affordable side. Actually extremely affordable, and I'm just giving them a little extra polish because just because they're brand new doesn't mean they don't need a little extra help here once they get on TV. You know, it's like anything else. It's tough to really look amazing close up like this. So here we are, and we'll do those earrings for, well, they're under 88 where they should go. We're going a lot lower than that. This is exciting. This is very, very exciting. We're going to do a big blowout price for something totally unique and new. I'll give you a look at them from a distance away so you can see that gorgeous size. It's a big gem. We know that with the carat weight, you got nearly 1.5 carats each. Here's the length they're going to give you. And then again, I just want to point out the post is near the top portion of the earring. They're a 1/2 inch in length. I'll pop one on the ear for you. And then we're going to do better than even 44, which is already 50% off. Here's what they look like from a distance so you can really start to see the size perspective you're getting there. Really outstanding. And still, it's just a, you know, forget about what it is for a minute and think about, you know, the versatility of how you're going to wear it, because when you have a golden stone, we think about golden diamonds, we think about all of our fabulous yellows that we love, whether it's yellow sapphire, whether it's, we see a lot of stones in the golden yellow color, and it's nice to have this one still as a versatile style you're going to wear a lot, and just knowing you have something that not a lot of people in the world are ever going to own, always exciting, and we're going to make them better than even $4,000 or $39.99. Better value right here and now. First caller will get them. There's only one pair, of course. We've been talking about that. You've seen these one of a kinds disappearing as quickly as we can say one of a kind, and we'll do better than $29.99 on the rarest of the rare in these natural zoisites. Absolutely gorgeous. Under even, you know what, skip 25 or 24.99. Let's take them all the way down to $19.99. That'll be it. So a really special way to go. And yet, there they are, looking fabulous. And welcome on in to our Thursday night. So glad you're with us. Really exciting moments here to get you in on request too. That's always welcome. I love nothing more than requests. As much as I've got a great show planned for you, it's no problem at all. It's really what we look forward to is bringing out something you want to see. So do let me know. And then we've got maybe, I don't know why I think of this necklace and I think of like the ideal Mother's Day gift. Yes. All right. So not a real shopper after all. Okay, that's fine. My corset ring is back, so that's good. So we've got, yay, because then I got 2 hours and 36 minutes till I can open it. So just again, reminder, we looks like we had a little jump the gun moment on that one. So that one is here if you'd like to get it. And so again, sometimes those new shoppers aren't really new shoppers. They're not really new. Sometimes they're just the competitors who, have nothing better to do. So anyway, sometimes that's what happens. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what we have here that is a necklace. This is really, well, it's new. And it's that whole thing we're seeing in a lot of designer collections right now where you're getting 2 stones in one. Let me show it against the hand here for you because I want you to see the chain. It's not usually the first thing we talk about when we have huge diamonds. We don't usually get into the chain as a topic of conversation until much later as just a reminder, oh, hey, you get the chain with it. This is a full necklace attached, but I also want to make sure you know that that's a very important heart shape, and this is just going to be one of those really stunning values. On 1130842, just want to show you from a distance here, and notice one thing. The chain outside of the diamonds is one texture for about 1.5 inches, and then it changes, and then it goes back. There's different sections. See here, this section is different from this section, is different from this section down below. That continues all the way around, and yet, here's the crazy good news, is that it's still adjustable. So you can still make that adjustable and make it shorter if you'd like to as well. So you can do that. This is a 1 carat, oh, first of all, it's platinum and 18 karat gold. So we're upgrading again. The white metal is platinum. The yellow gold surrounding your diamonds is 18 karat gold. You have a 1 carat just on the heart shape. We love a good heart-shaped stone. We know how popular they've been, especially in pendants of late. This is all attached to the chain, so it's a full necklace. That's a 1 carat heart, and then you have the 38 point in the marquise sitting right next to it. Those bezels are soldered together, so there's no movement there. Just set purposely askew so that they can really be that perfect pairing. Now they also, look at this chain, and that is, can you imagine? Usually with a textured chain like this, you would not expect to be able to adjust it. This one you can. 18 inches. Actually, I measured it was actually 18.5, so a little different than the normal 18. And then this is what it looks like from a distance. So you see the beauty of those VS diamonds. Yes, they're yellows, but they're still VS. And you can go up to 18.5, but make it shorter as you like. And by the way, there's also 4 points in white diamonds. And we can't even show them to you yet until we're up close because there's a little hidden detail that's happening. But first I want to show you, not so hidden, is what it looks like from a distance away. And this seriously looks like a diamond collar all the way through before you even get to your yellow diamonds, does it not? The way these big discs of mirror finished in the platinum, then again, a little different texture there. There's only one, it will fly. And this just could be the perfect gift idea and gifting moment, whether it's a mother, maybe it's like, again, 2 children, 2 pets. I love the 2 stones together. Maybe that's significant of an anniversary. The union of 2 souls, 2 people, 2 stones are really signifying that, but the heart being the real driving force behind what everyone's gonna see first is that 1 carat heart shape. And then the chain, which allows you to go as short as you want. You could make it a choker length if you want, all the way down to 18.5, which is about here on me. And we're gonna show you some details up close because there are 4 points in diamonds that are really not even visible until you see it from this side perspective. Look at this. They burnished, and I honestly can't say I've ever seen this before, in something in a necklace where you actually have, let's just lay it down here for a moment, because all the way around the sides of the bezels, you have burnished round brilliant diamonds. How clever is that? Something that as onlookers gaze at your necklace, they're going to see those details, and then here it is. Let me just show you there. That's really the underside, because you see that's the base of the marquise in the heart. So you've got more diamonds here along the edges. You go all the way, that's the top, so you've still got those diamonds. That's where your 4 points of extra diamonds are. And you can see this really, I love seeing this close up. So you see the beads there, and then you see these discs that look so, again, so reflective like diamonds. And I'll just hold it here for you again. Great finishing on the inside. This looks like a whole lot of money. And I really want to spend some time here up close so you can really see the exact cutting, the great clarity, the brilliance of those diamonds, the VS nature, and they're not going to be, this is supposed to be $12,999. Only this one amazing gift idea for yourself, for a loved one, whomever. We're going to take it ultra low. And I can tell you right now, I can't do a 1 carat heart shape or any diamond. Not a white diamond, not a yellow diamond, not any diamond. 1 carat diamond by itself loose, going to be more than where this entire necklace is going. And you get the 38 points. And of course, don't forget about those white diamonds that are burnished into the sides and a platinum chain all attached. That is luxury. That again, from a distance and from the hand, you see how beautiful that chain sparkles on its own. Not 12,000. Come on in. We need 1 collar and 1 collar only. This is not going to last. We know that. And you see here that beautiful setting, never going to flip or turn on you. Great bezels that really anchor it to the neckline. It's also not $99.99. Major value coming your way. Only this one. Call in early, please. It's not going to last, especially when I'm telling you right now, it is only $2,999. I never could expect to do even 1 individual diamond, the big one, or the small for that matter. How you doing a 38 point for that kind of price tag? And look at the pure matching as we take it again up close. I wanted you to see all the aspects. The chain is amazing. The diamonds are impressive. You see how it's soldered together. Love the little polka dots on the side. Polka dots are very trending right now. And so here we have it with $29.99 only. 1 collar. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out. There's only 1 there, and that could be the ultimate gifting idea, especially since adjustability gives wearability, because you know anybody could wear that. We all have a neckline and we all love necklaces, and yet it's still going to layer with others. So if there's somebody, you know, that you want to gift it to, that they're already wearing something every day and they love it, this will beautifully pair up with it. And then you have a layering story and you have something exciting in bigger diamonds. And those are some of our best yellows that we have ever shown in recent years. And look at them together, matched in color, beautifully brilliant, very bright, and only $29.99. Okay, so let me show you this. We have another great aqua. I'm going to show you a quick look at a rarity here. All that we bring are really rare, but we have a Brazilian Paraiba that's going to give you more Brazilian Paraiba because it's in quartz. So instead of getting a little 10 pointer or 5 pointer or 2 pointer, you're getting here a larger carat weight. Now the carat weight is going to be listed in the carat weight on the actual quartz, but there's a lot of that stone that is Brazilian Paraiba, and you can see it right there. It's a pear-shaped stone. It's 8148. It's a 1 only. Call me on the necklace and my corset ring, which I'll be wearing throughout the show until somebody takes it. And then here we are looking at this beautiful section where you see all of that material there. Really stunning the way you had that Brazilian Paraiba sort of sectioned at the base of the stone. It's going to be a larger stone here. The quartz itself is a 321, 14 karat gold, and also it's got 67 points in diamonds. But a very cool way that this is it's a highway, yes, but it's also very sweeping and very circular and very much, it's got a lot of movement where you see 1 loop actually comes up and over the other 2. So it's really uniquely done. We have 1. Let me try it on for you. It's a big sculptural style. This is not a basic ring. It doesn't look like everything you already have, I can tell you that. Even without having seen your collection in person, it certainly is a more unique design than what you typically have out there. And we got a big blowout on this one, even though that is a stone that is trending in the upward price tag. We're not seeing a lot of material that's ever going to be available again because that Brazilian mine is all done. So you're relying on private collections to even get a look at a Brazilian Paraiba, no matter what, faceted material or within quartz like this. And the big headline is that you're also getting, again, 67 points in diamonds, but also the fact that it is that original find. So as much as that color is the story, it's that color because of where it comes from and because there really wasn't any of the Africana material from Nigeria or Mozambique that ever gave us that amount of neon. So that's exciting as well. We've got one. We'll blow it out here at $1,999 for that unique 3-in-1. It's essentially 3 rings in one, and we do have to consider that. And then we'll get to our brand new diamond wheel coming up shortly. We have a pink sapphire pendant, a really large green zircon heart shape. I did have an Alexandrite last night that was GIA certified. It was a little on the pricey side because it was really large. I've got another large one that's not as pricey today. So we'll see that one. We have heart shapes, and we also have the Tanzanite, the biggest one we have here. Set into jewelry is the 23 karat 27 that I will give you a look at because this is where you go. If you want a big Tanzanite, all the reds are there. We've been sending everything out in Tanzanite, larger sizes. They are the museum reserve, so that one is going out tonight. Can't wait to show you what that's all about. But again, lots to get to, and there's also a major diamond earring special tonight. So we're going to do something in diamond studs. We're going to bring you diamond studs that we've only had once or twice before that are coming up in this show a little bit later. Can't wait to show them to you. They're the 1 carat classics, except we upgraded those. So instead of being the little tiny basket settings, you're going to get this ultimate high level bezel, which is going to make it so intriguing and special and give you a lot of gold weight that also gives you a whole different look and is going to make your already large diamonds look even larger. So we'll see those coming up later, but they're very limited. So I want to let you know right now. Let's take another look at this gorgeous Paraiba in quartz. Okay. And then we'll get to our Tanzi. And again, any questions or requests, you got to get those in. We went almost an entire show yesterday without requests. And then the flurry came in at the end. It was the last 5 minutes. We had so many requests to get to. So reminder, it's a 3-hour show and there's nothing that says you have to wait till the very last minute to bring in those requests. We're happy to bring them out throughout the show. Whenever you're ready, we're ready. So here we are, next new piece tonight. Awfully pretty. This is a sweet, sweet piece here. It's really, again, it's on the daintier side, but it's so pretty the way it's done. And I'm gonna come back in here. Let's zoom back in just to show you the details of this pendant and chain combination that you're getting. It is gonna be a little more luxury here because it is our pink diamonds and white diamonds in these triple, think of it like a 3-leaf clover or floral. And it is 1130802. And I love the beaded chain. 18 karat gold here yet again. And those are 3 very important pink diamonds that you have that are very saturated for pinks. And that's important because this isn't an overall pink diamond piece. And they have to be saturated also because there's no rose gold here. And usually pink diamonds are set in rose gold. This really was a very, very conscious decision to make sure that these 4 points in pinks are really, really, really strong in their saturation so they can show up properly in the white gold. That's extremely important here. So you've got that certainly showing off and quite clearly. Now also the rest is in pave. There's a little wraparound design. Think of it like the stems of the florals, but that's what's creating the bail. So instead of adding an extra bail, it's all part of the design. And then you get a chain, which is 18 inches and adjustable. So another great chain that's going to go with absolutely everything. This is what it looks like from a distance. How about that for some sweetness? And maybe again, florals for, we think about florals for spring, but we also think about florals for Mom's Day. And oftentimes a lot of occasions are commemorated with a nice floral arrangement, and yet it can be disappointing because they don't last all that long, and then you really want their beauty and their lovely, lovely look to be around for a long time. Here's your forever floral. And it's just under an inch, about 7/8 of an inch in top to bottom length. Here's that adjustability to the chain. So you see this has the same pattern all the way around. Do you see how easy that was? You just slide it. Just made it longer the same way, the same sliding mechanism. You just make it short as you like, so you can make it any length you want. But this is a really, really important piece, and gonna blow it out here for you really quick back to the wheel because this one's got a lot of affordability to go along with it. And of course that chain is coming for free with the piece, so gotta love that. Not searching around for the perfect match in the chain. You got it, or maybe it's the new chain that's gonna be your new piece you use with all your favorite white metal pendants, whether it's sterlings or platinums or gold, you choose, but gonna take it a lot lower than $3,000 or $29.99 for you. That's really the idea. Make sure everything's nice and affordable tonight. Getting you welcomed back into, I know that traffic had been light for the last couple of weeks because it was, spring break. And so, people are off and vacationing and like this was definitely the day back to reality because it went back to the normal 2.5-hour commute, where just yesterday it was only about an hour and a half. So that was like, that's considered light for me. So I was like, okay, we're back to reality on this Thursday, the 16th. We're all back. We're all, that thing on the 15th's over, right? We're all back from vacations and all that. And now back to reality, which for all of us hopefully means a little respite at night here with us for jewelry and getting your shopping experience in, where we're ready to do some shopping and more importantly some savings. That's what it's about, because if you're shopping here, you're saving, and it all goes hand in hand. And this is not even $19.99. White gold, it stays. Pendant chain, you get it all. We'll blow it out right now. This is amazing. We'll do $14.99, and then who knows what's going to happen on the show. You let me know your requests, otherwise I'll just show you jewelry. We may do some auctions where you set up your own price. I've got top of the hours. We've got the big deal on the diamond studs, which are our best, but I only have a couple of pairs. And that's what's more frightening, is that we only have a couple pairs. And it's something where last time I had diamond studs, we sold over 300 pairs. And that was the last time I had them on the air. So it wasn't even this style. That was the more chintzy style, which were the baskets. We're going to go really upgrading today in the way we do our diamond studs tonight. So make sure you're with us for that. Okay, let's take a look at what we have coming up. I'm just going to show it because this is what I couldn't keep in stock over the weekend. And I know it was a busy weekend. And yet we had not this particular piece, but we had several Tanzanite pendants. And you know what also really kind of got me excited was that so many of you said, I carted out 3 of them. There was an 18 karat, a 16 karat, and a 13 karat. And some of you had the amazing, amazing, amazing moment where you said, could I have something a little larger? I think that's impressive. For some of you, you'd reached out and said, I need bigger than an 18 or 19 karat. And so that's really what has fueled this moment here on our Thursday night, where I think that has a lot to do with the values we bring. I'm not sure that if the 13 and the 16 and the 19 karat that I brought you weren't affordable, I'm not sure you'd be asking me for larger stones. But the beauty of that is that says something about our value if you're saying, bring me an even larger piece. And that is what we're doing here tonight. So again, this is the largest Tanzanite we have made up in jewelry. It is a museum reserve stone. It is also up and over the 23 karat mark. That is exciting. We don't see that all the time. Haven't seen that historically. I've been bringing you nearly every blue wing block D we've had since we started bringing them out in 2018. It was December of 2018. So wrapping up the year 2018, and that's when we first saw our blue wing block Ds on the air. And now, goodbye, they're almost gone. They are already, I know we've sent a number of them out to museums. If it gets a look on the air and you decline on it, then that's going to be going out to a museum. That's where the whole museum reserve collection was slated to go anyways. And it was actually because of all the other material being sold out and not everybody having gotten one yet, that's why we brought out these museum reserves for you in the first place. They were never actually intended to go on the television airwaves. So excited to bring you this 23 karat. It's item number 112-4082. And if you already know that we've been bringing some ridiculously good values in Tanzanite, well, then it's going to be wise to be on the phone lines here for our 23 karat 27 in the blue wing. It's also 95 points in diamonds. It's 18 karat gold. Now, I don't have another one like it. That's the thing. Tomorrow, when I take all those emails tonight and all those messages and all those folks that reach out to me every day and go, oh my gosh, I missed out the Thursday show. Do you have anything like that? I can tell you right now the answer is no. I'll save you some time. I love your emails, but please don't reach out about anything larger or anything similar in Tanzanite. This is it. I have heart shapes on the way. They're still not this size. I went ahead and I've got some stones coming back from a museum display for your request, but they are heart shapes and they are still not 23 karats. And yet I can still bring you the value on a 23 karat stone. That's the more important part. You would think maybe, shouldn't there be a premium on something? Shouldn't there be a little higher end price tag on something? And the deal is this, and I actually saw Tanzanites. I had a rare afternoon where I had a couple hours at home today, and that is very unusual on my weekdays, quite frankly, any day. And I got a chance to check in with what's going on in the television world because I don't get a chance to do that as often as I would like, just to, quickly go through and see what everybody, across the dial is doing. And then when I did, saw some Tanzanite. Of course, it didn't take long. It was a Tanzanite right there on the air, and it was about this size. And I'm telling you right now, the color. It was a very expensive stone. By the way, my understanding is it sold for 12 grand. The problem was it was smaller. It was a ring, and the color. All I could do was think to myself, if I showed that color, the hate mail I would get about what happened to TVON, what's going on, how would she allow that, that's not their quality. I was shocked. First of all, there was what we call a window in the stone. It was a big old void of color right through the middle where it was just improperly cut, which sometimes happens on larger stones especially. That can be extremely likely to happen when a larger stone is being cut. So you take the larger rough, you cut the stone. There was a massive window. This is again somewhere else. And it was this afternoon. You probably saw it because I knew you guys pay attention to what's going on out there. And it was about this size. I can't remember the exact, but I think it was 23 something, 23. And I'm going to tell you right now, it had absolutely like this, but washed out. It was if you took the saturation dial on a photo that you're editing and you turned it all the way down. And it's like it had no resemblance to our blue wing. And of course, no one has blue wing block D except us, so we understand that. You know that by now. But as we look at this, you realize I'm getting the best saturation. And the irony is I'm not asking for more money. And it's our 23 karat largest. It's 95 points in amazing diamonds. Oh, by the way, there was no clarity grading on those diamonds that were on that washed out ring this afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and just guess they weren't VS, because I think if they were, you'd brag on that. You'd probably talk about it. You'd mention it. But these are VS diamonds at almost a carat. And let's take a look at it from a distance away. And again, don't wait. Nice big size bail here. So going to accommodate everything you got in chains, maybe outside of an omega. It's got this great detailing in the basket work through the side profile and tons of red flashes. And that's important, because that's what tells you it's the good stuff, is when you get the reds. And that's what it looks like from a distance away. And now we're going to show you the actual length. And all we can do is get this one out the door, and I'll be happy and proud when it does get a home. And I think rather go to you than the museums of the world. And as much as we love our museums, and they are promised, there we will have inevitably some other stone. But I think the way we've been looking for larger pendants of late, with this one being 1 3/8 inches top to bottom, I think this one's going to go proudly to one of our shoppers here today. That's what it looks like from a distance. So you can really see that saturation, and you will be proud and thrilled. And maybe it's a gift, or maybe you're collecting, or maybe you want to put it on loan to a local museum. Those are all certainly options you have. It is your prerogative what you do with your jewelry once you own it. But that is going to be less than even $25,000. And yet that would be right at $1,000 a carat, and then nothing for the diamonds and the gold. We're going to do something really incredible. Oh, and by the way, the ring was in platinum, that ring that I'm comparing it to. Washed out color. Big window in the stone, miscut, and by the way, not VS diamonds, and it was in platinum, which is fine, except platinum's not nearly as valuable as 18 karat gold, which of course is what we have here. So it's just, again, it's a matter of you can actually find ways to spend less and get more, and we are really that perfect avenue to do so. But yet it's not even, nope, not 25,000, not 20,000. Or 15. And when I tell you it'll go, we know that the heart shapes all did. Not all of us are big heart shape fanatics. So, you know, the heart shapes had their time this weekend. They're all sold. Now we're getting the classic cut here in this traditional cushion cutting, which of course is traditional because it's rectangular, lengthier, not 14, not 13. And also, it's not even $12,000. It's $11,999 to the very first caller. And that could be the fastest to go of the show, because, well, it is simply that affordable. And especially when you look at it and we break it down from a per carat perspective, because 23, 27, if we're not talking about diamonds, that's $515 a carat. So why wouldn't you want to get the very best in the world for $515 a carat? That's amazing. And no window, not washed out, not lightly saturated, but instead stunning, best of the best in the world, color and clarity and quality overall. So, and it's impressive. And yet I always offer on these pieces, since we're not used to having $12,000 pieces every single item, what we do is also we can, if it makes it a little bit more budget friendly for you, if you want to take that price, split it in half and do like a charge on each card, like, you know, like 6 and 6, that would be perfectly fine. That's not a complicated thing to do. So definitely not too much to ask there. So again, if that makes it a little easier for you, let me know. We'll be happy to help you out. But that's going to be our $11,999 piece, and that is quite the value when you're talking about a 23 karat, because we saw, again, a lot of great values over the last couple of days on the air here with our heart shapes. Wanted to give the love to the cushion cut as well. Don't forget about my corset ring and my Brazilian Paraiba. We'll get to those new diamond pieces at the top of the hour. We'll just do that then. We've got a whole wheel of brand new. I also have another Tanzanite in a ring. It will be our Asher cut. Look at how the qualities are so consistent. Different cutting here, but still with the red flashes all the way through in that Asher cut in the bridge mounting. Also have quite the earrings for you. Mentioned the diamond studs. We'll also have yellow diamond drops for you, and anything else you'd like to see. Green zircon heart shape, anybody? Got a 4 karat 03. Looks like a green diamond. Look at this. Whoa. That is the final price, because I don't know anybody else who's doing $500 a carat for a Tanzanite with free diamonds and free gold, and especially 18 karat gold. We could go to 25,000 if you're more comfortable paying more. But I know our viewers and I know our TVON family, and we aren't comfortable paying more. We want really inexpensive. We want what no one else can do. That's what we want to have. We want specialty deals, amazing opportunities, best of the best, because you shop everywhere. I know that. So I can't tell you it's the best price and it not be. Do you know, like, if it wasn't the best price, somebody would call up and tell me. Because, you know, there's a lot of jewelers out there, and there's a lot of people that are well privy. We're all privy to the jewelry world. We know it well. So again, there's really no exception to that being best quality, best value. I think it's gone. It's verifying right now. Here's our heart shape. I just have to give this a little moment here because that is another totally just world-class, amazing museum type stone here. 1130741. I'm just giving it an extra polish because it looks like we had a lot of attention on these pieces earlier, and that makes sense why. You've got important pieces we don't usually see. Also, it's going to be our green zircon at 4 carats 03. It's 1130741. Look at this. Heart shape. So it's really attractive, isn't it? The perfect heart shape. The really good size. The liveliness, the Tanzanite pendant is gone, right? Congratulations and enjoy it. Because again, these values, and I wish I had more in the larger sizes. I am making 2 heart shapes. They're not quite that large, but again, they'll be here probably at 2 weeks. But here we go, 403 museum level green zircon. Like a diamond, but green zircon. Really rare. And even a diamond is a little more, have you seen green diamonds of 4 carat sizes? They're a little more mossy brown usually. They have more browns and yellows than they have vibrant green. So this is a really good way to go if you want a true green. And then you have a carat 35 in diamonds to go with it as well. So a lot of diamond weight there. And then don't forget about, we have a heart shape, by the way, in a big purple Paraiba as well. Can do a blowout on that one. But it is time to go on this exceptional green zircon, and yes it will, because these are the collectibles we live for, and I can go ahead and take that $15,999 price and discount it, and that's what we're going to do right now. And look at that heart shape. And you know how so many heart shapes are not really heart shapes? They're like pear shapes, or they have very little defined clefts, so they really don't look like, and I get it why lapidaries are reluctant to do those defined clefts is because it's more wasteful. And then a lot of times the stone goes, it all goes awry. And then you end up with no stone. And it falls apart. And meaning you make one wrong move in a cutting of a gem, especially a zircon, and you might end up with no stone at all. And that's too valuable where you don't want to be liable for having no zircon when it starts as a large piece of rough that can accommodate and yield a 4 carat stone. So this is really impressive. We're going to do this one right now for, let me tell you, it's rare, it's beautiful, it's under $10,000, and it's not $99.99 either. Going a lot lower than that. And again, for everybody calling on the Tanzanite, it is sold. And we're so glad that we can bring you again rarities like this at amazing values. About to do it again, this time on something we see even more infrequently than we do a really big Tanzanite. And yet, let's go ahead and blow it out right now for you. Better than even $4,999. It's going ultimately low. This is a first time seeing it. It is. It's the first time getting a look at a really spectacular, almost like a little element of blue, and then you see golden bright yellows as well. It's not just like it's a one-dimensional green. It's giving a lot of depth of color. And it's also going to be $3,999 for the ultimate green zircon in the heart shape. 1 and 1 only, and that will be gone in a hurry. $39.99. And then, top of the hour is only about 8 minutes away. We've got 4 brand new diamond rings. Not going to be quite as lofty or as sizable as that corset ring that I'm wearing, but all brand new, very high style, different. Some are going to be two-tone, some are going to be all white metal. We'll talk about them. And they're also all 18 karat gold again. So we're going to see a lot of the 18 karat gold continuing through the show. Want to remind you that my corset ring is still here, but also that multi-diamond necklace, the yellow diamonds with the heart shape and the marquise, still here, where nobody can do a 1 carat diamond for $29.99. I'm doing a 1 carat diamond and the marquise and the white diamonds through the side and the chain, all finished, all beautifully done. This necklace is $29.99 if you missed it earlier. So just a reminder about the yellow diamond necklace. 2 bezel set stones, really mighty large, and those are impressive. So that is going to be happening. Please make sure that you let us know if you want that one of a kind in that necklace, because, well, it's important and it won't last long. You know these pieces go. You're here in the first hour. You're getting kind of first dibs on everything when a lot of late arrivals join us deeper into the show, and then they might miss out. So come on in on the heart shape. Here's my new Aqua in a pendant. Look at this Aqua. Well, super saturated. Talk about a diamond look. That is very much like it. This is going to be 1130943. That is platinum. very exciting to see the white metal with that gorgeous bright blue, 142 Sierra Santa Maria, 25 points in diamonds, platinum chain box link. Notice it's a little more exaggerated box link as well. And then it's got that matching bail, diamonds around it. That's your 25 points. Now, we only have the one here as well. Not gonna last. Let's show it you from a distance. This chain is quite heavy. This is a real, I know that we include a lot of chains with our pendants. This one's giving you quite a bit more to it. So a little heftier chain that I remind you, you can take off this piece and use with others as well. It's a 16-inch, but adjustable. So 16-inch chain, a little heftier in the metal weight, sparkling like a diamond as well, isn't it? And then here's the length you're gonna have on the pendant itself. So one only here, and then, uh-oh, did it just flip on me? Don't flip, because again, got a little caught up on my hand. And then here we go. This is going to be our 7/8 of an inch, top to bottom, and then here's what it looks like on the neckline for you. So a really special piece that you have here, and those bright blues are just so lovely. And now, standing in a little lower light, you're really seeing how bright those blues can be. Still, while giving you, it's definitely an aqua sky blue, definitely what aqua and blue barrels are intended to give, but you see how very saturated that is for what most aquas give us little to no color. They're colorless. And then we go back to the close-up and give you a much better value than even that $39.99 it is supposed to be. So major value here, bright blues all the way through, really stunning cut. And that one's gonna be, wow, let's just bring it on down for you. Keep on sending pieces out as we are really close to the second hour here tonight. And again, we'll do a little recap as well. And again, 2 hours to go, so keep that in mind. And here we go, instead of $39.29 or $19.99 on the Aqua, nearly a carat and a half in the Sierra Santa Maria. Such an important stone. We even have pink sapphire and a pendant as well. A lot of great pendants coming up. This one will be better than $1,500. Come on in. That chain is worth the price of admission already in that solid heavier box link platinum. And we're going to do better than 14, better than 13. I'll make it $1,299 first caller. Another one only. And then we have top of the hours, well, the big diamond wheel. And then we have our Tanzanite coming up in the bridge. We also have the gorgeous diamond studs bezel set. And we even have gorgeous yellow diamond earrings that are drops, yellow diamond drop earrings that are affordable. I'm going to try. I'm going to make them as affordable as I possibly can. So that's going to be coming up as well. And don't forget about our green zircon. The green zircon heart shape is still here with that major diamond weight of a carat 35. So we'll see who's got the aqua. That'll be gone. Don't forget about the yellow diamond paired up necklace, meaning the heart shape and the marquise together in the two tones of gold. Want to remind you as well as we wrap up this hour, because the aqua is verifying. So I think that one may be gone. We got our corset ring to show you again, which is 1130398. I will show it to you now because our aqua is, I think, gone, right? Yes, it is. All right, aqua's gone, which means I'm going to show you the corset ring again, because I know this was a false alarm. It was sold and then not sold. So just a reminder, this one is here for you. So want to give it another look. It's 1130398, and that is 18 karat solid gold, 89 points in diamonds as well. And then let's zoom it back so you can see the entirety of this gorgeous open work cuff style ring. So very impressive the way this is done. All that detailed beading work. It's like a texture that goes all the way through this entire ring. Makes it extremely unique in that it's textural and it's got all that unique design, but then finished with the outside edge in bigger diamonds. 89 points there. Reminder, we got all this 18 karat, and yes, it is 18 karat white gold. And we're doing better than even, yeah, I can't believe this one got under 4,999, but it did. And we're so proud to bring it to you. And that one's only going to be $24.99. Reminder, it was sold and then new shopper, but you know, wasn't real shopper. So that's the thing. So we've got, again, it's back here for you, $24.99 on that one and one alone. So a very impressive piece there. Let me know if you'd like to have it. And then don't forget, we've got more on the way. We've got our big new, brand new diamond ring wheel. It's all designer, very high-end designer rings coming up for you. So we will get to those. We also have a new pink sapphire pendant. And don't forget about the yellow diamond necklace that's got to go. 2 yellow diamonds in one, giving you a carat 38, but a carat center in that heart shape, 38 points on the marquise, diamonds burnished into the sides of the bezel set baskets, and all done with a solid platinum chain. The 18 karat gold is what sets the diamonds. The chain is in platinum. Multiple styles of links throughout the chain, which just creates a sparkle like no other. And that necklace is $29.99. So just a reminder, this one's $24.99. Let me try on the ring again. So you see it's so much prettier on. I mean, you really can't get a feel for it until you see it on the hand. That's when it comes to life. And you can see all the details it has. Look at this, full range of movement. So even though it's a wider ring, doesn't mean it's complicated or uncomfortable or hard to wear, not at all. It's gonna taper, not to nothing, but it does taper in the back. And that's where we're gonna take care of the sizing for you. So if you wanna wear it, I think it's a perfect candidate for the middle or the index finger as well. So you can wear it really, I think, any one of these 3 spots on the hand, and we'll size it for you, so no problem there. But what a great look. And $24.99 gets that to you. So just a reminder, we have the corset ring here. We have the green zircon heart shape, which is here, $39.99 for the heart shape. Let me put it over on this side for you. And then the multiple yellow diamonds in a necklace, one only there. Now, there's also a brand new, mighty fine, huge pink sapphire. And we have alexandrite, plus there's also the heart shape in the purple Paraiba. You've seen this before, it just needed a discount. So we do also have this one here for you. Purple Paraiba, excuse me, look at the clarity, because this is just enormous. It's an 1141 and it's a true purple. It's not that rubelite red color either. This is really as purple as they get without being lavender. And it's 112-8566. So if you're interested, this is a brand new markdown on our 1114 on that purple Paraiba. It is sensational. Copper bearing or purple Paraiba, call it what you wish, but this is 55 points in diamonds at least. Around it in the halo, and then that really important clarity of that stone, which should never be this clean. We struggle to get 1 carat Paraibas that are clean like this up close. This one is 11 plus carats, and look at the clarity it's giving. So really rare, exotic gem there in the center, but it is top of the hour time. And so what we're gonna do is start to set up. First of all, corset ring is here. This is what really leads into this next designer wheel, and I'm gonna set it up so you can start to get an idea of what we're gonna show you here. But every ring I'm about to show you as we lead into this second hour tonight, all 4 rings that I'm about to unveil are 18 karat gold. This is what everyone's always asking for and craving here that we don't have enough of, is just pure and simple stately diamond rings. But we all have the band already. So we don't necessarily need another diamond band unless it's got some style, something different. Or like this. This is the most classic. It's like 3 clusters coming together. And we have yellow gold over here, solid 18K. Remember, they're all 18 karat gold. There's our white gold, white diamonds. I'll give you diamond weights in a moment because they're all going to differ. They're all one of a kind. This has almost like, it's a double, really a double bypass here. There's 2 bypass styles coming together. And then maybe my favorite, because I like style and I like something really unique, this is the floral, and look at those diamonds. They are huge individual diamonds that you have there, creating that floral style ring. What do you think? Many, many designer looks here as we kick off our big top of the hour, and it's hour number 2 of a Thursday night. And what a great first hour it's been. I think if you get an idea, the first hour has been pretty special. So I think it leads us to understand that this is a very important show. You're going to see a lot of big values on the way. We're thrilled to have you all with us. So thank you again for being here with me tonight. And again, welcome into Thursday night. Glad you're with us. And here's what we're going to do on our designer diamond wheel. It is a little quadrant of gorgeous rings that are all brand new to us here tonight. And again, welcome in. We have 2 hours left to go. It is Thursday. We're live from Los Angeles. My name is Lauren Blair. Glad to be with you tonight as we look at pretty things, which is jewelry, finest that exists out there. I mean, 18 karat gold in a gold world we live in, with gold at $5,000 an ounce. And yes, it's been more, and then it kind of fluctuates as gold does. That's not new. Gold fluctuates. It just does. So that's a thing. But we're seeing record highs, and yet that's why I point out when we're doing this higher end version of 18 karat gold, it's exciting to see that upgrade that we're giving you, and yet all 4 rings brand new, one of a kind, and about to be extremely affordable as well. So all we can do is recommend you dial in on the early side. Want to do that for you so you can get ready, because we've already seen folks miss out in the first hour on various ideas. Plus we'll have diamond studs in this show, the big bezel set version. We also have yellow diamond drop earrings. I'm going to try to do a major number on those to make those affordable for you. And we even have, what else? Big Asher cut Tanzanite in a bridge, and on and on and on. But let's get these 4 out the door. When we have a diamond weight that differs on all 4, so I'm going to walk you through them, because actually the largest diamond weight is right here in the middle of your front and center. That's going to be a carat 20 in the diamonds. in the 18 karat. I can't stress that enough. This might just be 2 numbers and a letter, but that little description there means the world when you've got as important a look as and large as these are and the way they're holding these diamonds in place. So that's our carat 20. Then we go next size down will be at 98 points. That's going to be this design over here, which is really always something we seek out. This double wave of diamonds that goes through the wider band of 18 karat yellow gold. So again, all 18 karat, can't stress that enough. 98 points. The next size down is 91. That would be the floral in the back, which has a lot of bigger diamonds throughout. So really the look of, it looks like big marquise cuts, but they're actually a series of bigger diamonds making up the petals of the floral, and then a triple split shank on each side, all in 18 karat white gold. And then last but not least is this bypass, which has 80 points in diamonds, including though some of the bigger stones, because you see the 2 rounds here are very large. So now we just need a great home for each and every one of them. I'm sure we can do that if the price is right, which is the whole point of this show, is to make sure that all the prices are way too small for what they should be when we're talking about jewelry that is, again, not used, not estate, not pieces that have got all kinds of issues where they're scratched and they're beat up and they're dirty and they're hazy and they're, you know, diamonds that are not cut well. This is all, again, every single piece has to pass our particular, and they are very particular, quality standards. Every stone meticulously chosen, meticulously set. Again, the upgrade here is that 18 karat gold we love, and yet you're getting this mega, mega value that is not going to leave us with a $59.99 per price. We're going a lot lower than that for you. All you can do is call and get your favorite. And that's really what's important here, is to dial in early, because if your favorite is something you're thinking about, someone else is too. We had a big audience across the nation and beyond. We know this. And with brand new, I can tell you right now as a host of the show, the brand new always goes. If it's a piece that you've seen it before, there's probably a reason it's here. You've seen it before. We have an audience that primarily watches every single show without fail. So typically what that means is if you've all seen it and you don't want it the first time around, the chances of bringing it out the 5th time or 100th time, it's probably not going to be the piece that you love. The new pieces, on the other hand, are the ones that obviously we have a lot of you that look and anticipate and wait for the brand new. Those pieces go very, very quickly. I've been seeing that really throughout this year of 2026. It's the new that's going, and so quickly, and that has a lot to do with also the value we're bringing. It's the value story. So again, that's going to be true to form here with this mega, mega wheel of discounts and blowouts, and you choose your favorite. Jason, do you have a favorite already? The left side is that really cool bypass style with the bigger round brilliance. I'll try that on. And of course, it's also two-tone. So it's that ring you wear all the time because it ties everything else together. And I think that's always a nice way to go. I know that I have both metals and wear both metals daily, and I still really like those pieces that are going to be going with everything, tying them all together. That's going to be 80 points in diamonds. Again, the 2 bigger round brilliance is where a lot of that carat weight exists, and then the smaller diamonds on the outside. Again, these 2 rows are white gold, these 2 rows are yellow gold, and we'll go ahead and give you a better price than $59.99, and we're still sizing them all for you as well. So you get an option to get your size, whatever that may be, whatever works for you, but they will not be $59 or $49 or $39.99 a piece. This is a really awesome low price and on brand new. And yes, look at this floral ring, how large this is when you see this on the hand. And all those, we had a ring like this many, many, many years ago, back when gold was like $2,000 an ounce. And this ring used to be about $5,000. It was a floral, very similar, but it was really a little bit longer. So it was not the practical piece to wear all the time. I think this is still giving you bold and large, but you can definitely wear it all the time. And let's go even lower. Before you hang up and say, I don't know if I want to spend $4,000. Well, let's just go lower than that and make sure everybody's happy and get out some gorgeous new rings and give you some really big values, which is what we're all here to do, isn't it? That's what we do every single show. Let's blow them out. 2,000. Not, you know what, skip 29. Let's go even lower. I need a few more callers on the line ready to go. I think we can give you some major giveaways. Yes. Ring size right now, I'll check. It felt pretty small. So I'm guessing 5, 5.5, somewhere in that range, but we can size it for you. Wait a minute, is this a hinge? Oh my goodness. Well, I just realized something. Look at this ring. Does somebody want to check if we can size this? Because there's a hinge on the ring. So actually, you don't even have to slide it on. Well, let's see, because it's going to, I guess, fit any size you need. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I just made a ring that was a size 5, now a size 6.5, 7. And I can make it even, watch this. So again, for those of you that are seeing something, I've never seen this before. So look at this. This ring, this finger is about a size 7. It closes to fit wherever you need it to fit, okay? And without, so obviously if you want large, see how I just cinched it? So it's gonna dictate, but that is really cool. It's a hinge in the back. So that is amazing. You could put it on, what's the smallest finger? The smallest finger I've got is a pinky. Oh my goodness. And now if you're wondering, well, how does it, I just made it a size 3. This is the coolest thing ever. And I didn't even realize, because I didn't even notice, this one's already gone. But you know what? They're not gonna be $29.99. Do you see this? And it's not, like, if you're, how's that happening? It's gonna stay? It's a resistant hinge in the center of the back, so it stays where you need it to stay. Oh my goodness, we don't need to size it. I mean, look at this. I just went from a size 3 on my pinky to a size 7 on my index finger, and I'm sorry, I'm marveling over this. This is the coolest thing ever. This is the coolest thing, and it's comfortable, and it stays, and it's still, you can just glide it off the hand, or you can choose to open it up and take it off that way. Look at this, and it goes nice and wide, so you can, oh my gosh, you can virtually, you can fit any ring size you want. All the way up to, I'd say, no problem, like size 10, no problem. Look at that. You can, because I'm just kind of replicating what that would be in like a size 9, 10. Oh my goodness, coolest ring ever. Well, that one's already gone. I'll tell you what we'll do. Just to make this a little bit easier for everybody, we're not even doing $29.99. We're gonna go lower. Let's just help everybody out. We got one of the 3 gone. We need to get all 4 gone. I think we can do it if the price is, again, the best it can be and the best you could see. And we're gonna make it, you know, skip 25, skip 24. Skip 23 or 22 or 21 or $2,000. Big top of the hour, let's go $1,999 a ring. Whichever one you like, only $19.99, all brand new. And this one, of course, already spoken for. That was item number 439 for you. That one's gone. Now we've got our yellow gold and our white gold remaining. Let's do this. We'll put the yellow gold in the middle. And we've got our floral. This is that nice larger ring with the floral design. This is the largest diamond weight actually here, which is almost like a 3-stone look when you see all said and done. But it's actually 3 different clusters of diamonds brought together here and almost intersecting together. It just basically looks like a nice wide band across the hand when you see it. So I'll try that on for you, because that's where we get the 120 of diamond weight, is here in that 18 karat gold. And then we have the yellow gold and the white gold floral. Here's what this one looks like on the hand. You can see it's right now about a size 5. And look at that, the way that sits, kind of like a band. That's a carat 20 in diamonds, all bigger stones as well. We're gonna give this wheel 60 seconds as we're about to sell out, because I know we're verifying right now on our rings. So there you have the carat 20 total weight and the 18 karat gold. Remember, the yellow gold in the middle is 98 points. And then the floral ring, bigger individual stones, but 91 points on the floral ring on the right side of your screen. So who got that cool adjustable ring? I love that. Did you need to like put in a size on it, or did you just like, no, doesn't even need to, we don't even need to size it? Yes. The flower ring going on the hand again. Sure, here, this is 1130,430. 91 points in diamond weight, but remember, bigger individual stones and a lot of gold here, because this 18 karat gold splits 3 times on each side. It's kind of like a bypass in its own right, in that you have the top and the bottoms of the band attaching at those upper and lower points of the floral. So it's really interesting. It's almost as if the floral is floating through the middle. And then you have those finishing details of the extra diamonds where the band meets the floral and those big diamonds making it up. So that's $19.99 as well. Remember, they're all 18 karat gold. And that is a big, big, big highlight in today's gold world, to get that much 18 karat gold. And what a thrill to bring them down to $1,999. All right, we're moving along here. We've got our brand new wheel right there. I'm so excited we get to bring you new designer diamond pieces, because they're still the pieces you wear all the time and wear every day, but they have a little more style than, let's say, the basic straight across 5-stone band ring that we all probably have already anyways. But these are still as wearable and as versatile to go with your other pieces. And the floral is verifying. And then we've got our 18 karat yellow gold. I'm shocked. The yellow gold is always very, very popular in the 18 karat gold. And a band like that, definitely popular in styling, classic as can be. The floral's a little more fun and flirty. This band on the side here, that definitely looks like, you saw it on the hand. It looks like straight across diamonds in a band, but in a huge individual round brilliant diamond way. So that's it. Last call, new diamond rings. All right, next up, we're getting into, let's do this. At the bottom of this hour, we're going to do yellow diamond drop earrings. They're major, they're cushion cuts, and they look like this. Those are rather ovals. Those are going to be coming up at our bottom of the hour. It's about 15 minutes from now. We also have the studs coming up at the top of next hour, and somewhere in there, we're going to bring you a big Tanzanite in the Asher. But before we do any of that, there's a very important pink sapphire. Really? We're going to leave that there? We do have a pendant on the way. So let me show you that one. And it's one of our best in pinks. And we never do we see the big pink sapphires. This one emulating more of a diamond type of look because it's got that secondary little bit of like a light blue that comes through as well. The diamond wheel is about to sell out. It looks like we got really busy on the phone line, so I think we've got a little delay to our show tonight. But here's 1039. That's a bright and beauty. That's all the colors and all the flash and all the clarity, and it's also in 18 karat gold. Here we go again with the 18 karat gold. White gold is where it stays, and you have a 206 sapphire cushion cut, and you've got big diamonds. 4 of the baguettes, all the rest in rounds, 25 points in the baguette, 16 points in the rounds, a total of 41 points. How about that? Finished. You better believe it. Floral type of basket work underneath it. Great big 18 karat gold design covered in diamonds. Goodness, that's pretty. I'm a pink lover though, so I'll love anything that's pink. But this is wild to see what we're about to do when we don't see the big pinks because they're, and I've been quoting this price for as long as I've been doing this. So needless to say, it's a little obsolete today, but I'm still quoting it because if I can be conservative with the price tag, that's better than saying it's $1 billion per carat because it's not. It's not $1 billion, but it's 9,000 a carat at least for a sapphire like this. And we're going to blow it out for you so that it doesn't have to be $18,000 just for the stone, plus the gold, plus the diamonds, plus the work. Let's take a look at it on the hand. That's where it is. I'm going to measure it for you. And then, Gregory, we've got the cross pendant coming up for you as well. Here's the length of the pendant, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. You can see what a classic, beautiful, bright pink it is. Here's what it looks like on the neckline from a distance away. You see it's not a hot pink. It's not a neon pink. It's really that true, perfect pink we love to see out of a pink sapphire. What is so remarkable is clearly the size here, being that it's over 2 carats, and of course the 18 karat gold, and the flashy nature of that high clarity stone. And we're going to bring it on down right now. First caller, you don't have to spend $18,000 or even 10. There, I can't even believe we have a pink diamond cross. We're going to show you a pink diamond cross pendant coming up right after this. But first, things first. It's under $5,000 for the 2 carat pink you see there. And it will not be 5 or 49 or 39 or 29. We don't see big pink sapphires go for this price tag. It's not 29. Come on in. Happy Thursday. Well, we're about to make it a lot happier, especially for any pink sapphire lovers we have out there tonight. Here's the way you go. We're going to make this $2,499, and it's 18 karat again. I have shown you now more than anything. I mean, it's been almost all 18 karat gold tonight. Isn't that remarkable? When gold's $5,000 an ounce, pretty amazing, isn't it? And then pink diamond in the cross pendant coming up. It's 1112-692 on the way. Let's show it to you. We're upgrading. Not a lot of ways to upgrade a pink sapphire, but this one is an upgrade. Pink diamonds, rose gold, natural pinks, not treated in any way. That's 42 points of your pink diamonds in the rose gold cross pendant. Now, this would be an interesting gift. Because what I can tell you is I have searched, I have looked, I have searched far and wide for pink diamond pieces and natural pinks, because it's one thing to get treated and all that stuff's happening. To get a natural pink diamond in a solitaire, in a cross, in anything, is really close to impossible. I've not been able to find any natural pink diamonds in cross pendants. So there's really no putting a comparison price tag on something like this. Look how beautifully we finished it. All the details on the inside, still mirror finished gold, going to be comfortable against the neckline. Mom's Day is coming up. It's on May 10th. But I think about confirmations and communions and all the great things, and then maybe just you want a support system. I give cross jewelry when someone's going through a hard time. That's usually my go-to choice, is when someone needs a little extra love and support, if someone needs a little guidance, if someone needs a little strength. Those are the things that the cross symbolizes, and so much more. And so those are what I really think about as perfect gift-giving moments for the cross, but you're also giving something that is a major gemstone moment in that it's natural pink diamonds. Let's take a look at it from a distance here on the hand. And it is our 42-point pink diamond. Look at those pinks. You can really tell. I mean, they're as pink as my nail polish is. Yes. I do that every time, and I'll get there. I have a method to the madness. I show it up close, then I show it on the hand. Why? So I can give you the measurement, and then I show it on the neckline. Without fail, every single time, it's the way I do it. And I know for those of you that go, just show it on a wheel and let it spin for a few hours. No, I don't do that because I believe in knowing what you're buying first. I just don't believe in you not knowing what you're getting before it gets home, because that's just asking for a lot of nonsense and having to return it later because you have no idea what it looks like, and then it looks like something different than you expected, and because you never saw it in the first place. I believe in making sure this is fine jewelry. If I was selling, like, I don't know, a pill cutter, that's no big deal. It's $2 and we all need one. It doesn't really matter, and it's not about anything. This is luxury jewelry that I'm offering. So I sell things a little differently than what everyone else sells, right? A lot of people sell practical, must have, necessity items. I don't have the luxury to sell those things. I sell luxury. So the luxury of selling luxury is that you need to know a lot about it to make an informed decision and make the right decision, because the last thing I need you doing is wasting your precious time going to return something. So if you know what it's going to look like before it even arrives, it really helps, I think. And obviously the chain is going to be, depending on, how long your chain is depending on where it sits on the neckline, but it is the perfect size at 1 inch. At least that's what I believe as a cross collector myself. A 1 inch, you can never go wrong if you're wearing it every day or if you're wearing it sporadically. But let's go back up close and show you that way as well. And again, the finishing details are important to me. Again, you know what, to be honest with you, if I was selling the most basic, boring thing in the world, I would still want to give my consumer details, because it's just, I don't know, it's just how I do things. And I believe in, I think it's a journalistic background that I have. So it's, it's being a writer. And when you're a writer and you're a reporter and you're a journalist, you care about details and accuracy. And those are important. I live my life that way. I don't believe in doing anything unless you're going to do it right. It's just my philosophy. So here we are looking at a really special piece of jewelry that should be $39.99 right now. And all shared prongs, by the way. This is why the diamonds are the headliner, not the gold. It's not like the gold. The gold's great at those little tips. We created those little points there of mirror finished rose gold. Again, look at the finishing. That's what's going to ensure it's really comfortable against the neckline, but still giving the diamonds the life they need. That means the light that they need to be lively. And it's going to be $999 for our rose gold pink diamond, almost a half carat. I don't have anything else that has a half carat in pink diamonds, and this does. So you're getting a really important, and again, nothing spells luxury like natural pink diamonds do. That's the way to get the ultimate luxury, but yet in something you're going to hopefully wear every day all the time. And that makes it, in my estimation, even better, because I think about what I own in luxury, and those are the things that I wear the least. You know what I mean? It's like those are the ones that only come out for the special occasions. And actually, that's really backwards from the way it should be, right? We should be wearing the most luxurious things and the most wonderful and high quality things that we have every day. So that's here if you'd like it. Any questions on our diamonds? We are getting close to the bottom of the hour. If you have any questions on the big diamonds we had, let me know. I'm leaving you with nothing because I'm really just, I want to look at this one more time by itself, just because when we get a carat 20 of big round brilliance like this in 18 karat gold, I've done something wrong if this is still here. So let's just give you a close-up look at it. You saw the options in our new diamond pieces. 1130-437 is now. Did that not work for Gregory? What does he need? Oh, he did get one? Oh, okay, good. I just want to make sure always requesters are helped out. Not that I had any other pink diamond cross varieties, but a really good one there. So here's our diamond ring. It's got a carat 20, and it's got essentially 3 clusters, but interlocking, if you will. One goes into the other, goes into the other. So it's really a seamless type of look to it. That's my one and only in 18 karat gold, brand new tonight, $19.99. It's the same ring that was part of that wheel. I just feel like if it's here, it's probably because I didn't show it to you up close. And that's really important. So I think that seeing those diamonds and the way they're set and how big they are individually, I think all of those things are really important when you're shopping diamonds, and also getting that real up close look to see if you can find an inclusion. Spoiler alert, you can't unless you've got, I don't know, you would need a lot better, you need a bigger screen and better eyesight than I got, because that's just where they're VS stones. So there's nothing to be seen in the way of inclusions with the naked eye. You would need some pretty powerful magnification to ever see an inclusion in any of those diamonds. And that one's only $19.99 if you'd like to get it. So just a reminder, we still have the floral ring from that wheel, this band, and also we had the bigger yellow gold band as well that had about 98 points in diamonds. So all those special pieces still hanging out. We have a certified, and it's GIA certified Alexandrite, pink sapphire pendant. Don't forget about our heart-shaped yellow diamond. Moonstones are here, big daspor, and then there's also a great blue zircon designer ring. But we are getting very close to the bottom of the hour, which is when we bring out the yellow diamond drop earrings that are very limited. And I mean extremely, very important, limited. Like really, really stunning, like one pair. So, and I thought they were the cushions. We've done those before. These are the ovals, which explains why they look so much bigger than they actually are. So we're going to see those yellow diamond drops coming up. We have, and this probably serves as a good reminder that we still have this yellow diamond necklace, and I would not be showing it again if I didn't believe that this should be long gone, because you're getting a carat yellow diamond in the heart shape, plus the 38-point marquise, plus the setting in the chain, which has a multi-dimensional chain formation all the way around it. And that is only $29.99 for that yellow diamond dual necklace. So 2 yellow diamonds of bigger sizes in one. Can't beat that. That's really tough to see anywhere else. You don't find that everywhere. And then we've got that ring, $19.99. All right, let's move on. I'm going to get you going here. We're going to show you the yellow diamond drops, because quite frankly, I'm running out of jewelry and we're not even halfway through the show. That happens a lot these days. So again, it means requests are welcome. Now look at this. This is my yellow diamond drop earring. Starts with a lever back, has a huge yellow diamond, beautiful, bright, fancy, brilliant cut oval. Ovals are the thing right now. And I get it, because when diamonds get expensive, the tricks of the trade are, let's get you a stone that looks bigger than it weighs, so you're not paying for that big look. They're still big, don't get me wrong. This is a yellow diamond in a really fabulous size, but look at this. And I know they're tricky to show you at the same angle because we've got 2 sitting at different levels here. But you see these yellow diamonds that are the perfect sunshine bright yellow. That's important. That's the first thing. The second thing is in 112, 95, 87, they are 82 points total weight, 41 points each. This would be what you call the light half carats. So the really important oval stones that still look, and you're going to see them all the different directions, they look like bigger stones, they look like 1 carats. That has a lot to do with the oval brilliant cutting, but then you're getting the white diamonds as well. So again, with the 2-tone element, love that you're getting that 2-tone, go with everything, white gold up front, 7 points in diamonds in the white gold, and again, 82 points on those yellow diamonds. As I said, 41 points are each, but they are those light half carats that are looking larger thanks to the fact that they are the oval cut. So it's a drop, it's got big yellow diamonds, and who else is shaking in their boots right now? 7 points inside diamonds as well. So it's 82 and 7. And that's where you get also the mechanism, a lot of gold, 2-tone, of course, goes with everything, stays as is in that 2-tone gold. Let me show you the details. It's also important to point out here from the side, you see that little edge. The diamonds are going to go higher than the lever back. Super important because you get piercing coverage. Here's the length they're going to offer you as well. Boy, that is just a shimmering, beautiful, classic earring that if we strolled into a designer retailer right now, hey, they're still open on the West Coast. We could go in right now and take a field trip to Rodeo Drive. We could stroll in. What kind of champagne would you like? Are you looking at Dom today? Would you like Dom today? Or this evening, would you like, you know, what would you like? Look at that. This is the kind of earring that once we've toasted our champagne flutes together, we're spending over $75,000 on an earring like this easily. 7/8 of an inch lever back style. I'm not asking $75,000. If I am, y'all go, come on. What happened? What's going on? Here's what I'll offer for you. I'm just going to pop one on, then we'll center up that last earring for you so you can see it in better focus. But it's really important, I think, to see them on because, well, that's where you're going to have them. I mean, it's nice to admire them from a jewelry box, but when you see them on and see that, that's what I love so much is that piercing coverage you're getting there. So you see what they're doing here, right? You see that that diamond weight up top is going above the piercing, so you don't have to look at any piercings. And that's important. Then the drop of the yellow, being that bright little, you know, flash and fire we love. Let's go back up close and wow you with a value when we're not bringing them down to $7,500 either. They're going significantly less than $7,500, which is the tax if you wanted to shop them in retail. Thank goodness you're all probably saying, no thank you. I do not need to shop those in retail. I got better things to do with my $75,000 and therefore I don't have to pay $7,500 in tax. So what can you do for me? Help me out. I want luxury. I want yellow diamonds and I don't want to have to pay even $75. We're going to put them on the auction block. And this is a major moment for our earring lovers, especially when we've had the majority of yellow diamonds I've had in the era of TVON has been in rings, which means that there's a number of you who are already loving and enjoying your yellow diamonds in rings, maybe perhaps now thinking about getting the additional makings of a set, getting that perfect match in a coordinating earring. I'm not starting at $7,500 to start. Where can we go? How can we make the phones electric? How can we get everybody, no matter what your budget, no matter what you're thinking, no matter if you're window shopping, maybe we take you from a window shopper to a I would be a fool to leave that behind shopper. That's what we're looking at this evening, is the opportunity with the auction, because obviously I want to get around $7,500 to make this more affordable for you. That is the objective here. That is the goal. And instead of 75 or 7 or 6 or 5 or 4, I want to get these phone lines rocking. We're halfway through the show at this very point in time, and we're going to see yellow diamonds out of here tonight. This is going to happen. But again, white diamonds, add it all up, you got almost 90 points, but it's really significant to note that those yellow diamonds are as important as they are on an individual basis, because that's what makes yellow diamonds so important, is knowing that you've got those light half carats that are looking significantly larger. And they're not $4,000 or even $3,000 to start. We still have the yellow diamond necklace waiting in the wings. It's still here for somebody tonight. Somebody's got to get that yellow diamond necklace with the heart and the marquise, and don't worry, it'll go. We got 90 minutes to go, and usually the activity starts in the last 15 minutes of the show on a Thursday night. So we know everything's going to go, but right now the auction is live. And we're not looking for $3,000 because that's not looking to get us a lot of activity. I'm making sure we get everybody a chance. No doubt, one of our better, prettier, classic styles drop. Love the movement. It's not stationary where that O-ring attaches your yellow diamond in its basket, so it's going to move in the light, shimmer, and be brilliant. How about $2,500 or better? Or much better? Looking for those shoppers out there that need a giveaway on yellows. Here it comes. Better value than $2,500. There they are. And again, seeing them up really close up and seeing them stacked on the same level, because the camera can't focus on two things at once. It can only focus on one thing. And so I like to show you these yellow diamonds are identical and just as brilliant as ever. And how about $2,000 to get it started on a beautiful elite high-end. This is so classic in its look, so really, again, lively with those bright yellows. It's all about the color. What color are they? Are they light, barely there? No. They're vibrant, they're pretty, they're really just, it's an indulgent way to do diamonds, but without the indulgent price tag, which I think is what so many of us are really here for, is yes, indulge without having to splurge on the cost, without having to pay what you should pay, without having to spend beyond the budget. And let's face it, we're kind of at a costume jewelry price in a lot of different worlds right now, because what you're looking at and a lot of the, if it's made in metal, you're talking about a costume jewelry price because it's the gold that's the driving force behind a lot of the price tags you see. Forget about the natural gems, the gold is pricey. So if you do anything in gold, it's still pricey, even if it's a completely faux stone these days. How about this? Better than $2,000. Okay, so when you got to move jewelry on a Thursday night, this is what it comes down to. We are looking for a value for you, and obviously one that we cannot do any other time in the history of this network. This is a moment. And again, for those that already have a yellow diamond, what about something to match it? A coordinating set, a gift idea? Maybe. I mean, maybe if I get them low enough. I know we're a selfish bunch. We pretty much only buy fine jewelry for ourselves unless maybe it's that real special occasion, the 50th wedding anniversary. I can't think of the engagement rings, right? You have no idea how many times I've helped people custom design pieces that are for those monumental milestone moments, and this might just be a random Thursday night. But when the price is as amazing as we're taking it, it means this is a Thursday night to shop. And it's a Thursday night to get that special momentous item. Whether the occasion is momentous today or not, there are always those momentous moments in life when we want to have the best in jewelry. Although I must say with this particular style, I think this works whether you're really dressing up for a big night out on the town or if you're just going to the office and you just want to look your best and feel your best. I think this is a great way to go. How about $1,500? I'm at your mercy and I need some bids. So let's start even lower, $1,500 and a $10 increment only as well. So we make that nice and easy and we'll go from there. But $1,500 to get it started. Those are genuine, bright, beautiful, and natural yellow diamonds. I'm gonna give it 60 seconds to get it started. If we don't, then I say we find something else to do because that's a headliner right there. And they're $7,500, or they should be. Obviously not anymore. I'm trying to get a lot of activity on the phone lines. That's why we're starting so low. I don't think that's going to be the said and done price, but you never know. It's all dependent on who's out there, who's watching, who's with us. It's really hard to sell jewelry to people that aren't watching the show. That's always a challenge, right? That's an impossibility. And I hate that word because I don't believe anything is, but that one is kind of that's in the area of, okay, maybe that's impossible. How are you going to sell stuff to people that ain't watching, right? So when you have a lighter audience like we do on a weeknight, it's going to be a great chance to pick up something for less money. We're starting too low on the open here, and you probably aren't going to have as much competition either. So it means you got a moment here. And do we have $1,500? Oh my goodness. Well, we have 12 seconds left, and verifying is the best I can do. So it is what it is. This is that value where I don't know where you're getting jewelry, but again, if you have a better place to shop, please let a girlfriend in on that. Let me know where you are shopping for better jewelry than this. This is luxury at its very best. Take a look at them again. My goodness. Those should be, we should be getting a lot of bidding going on. So far, nada? Okay. All right, they stay as is, two-tone gold. So nothing needed here. They go in a box and they can be shipped out to you. Pretty simple and straightforward. We're not striking a nerve with yellow diamonds tonight. Okay, we got a big Tanzanite asher cut. We do have white diamond studs, which I think is probably what everyone's waiting for, because we're not all going to buy like 2 pairs of diamond earrings every night. But look at this asher cut. That's coming up still. We still have the diamond studs coming up. That's our next top of the hour in 25 minutes. I've only got a very limited quantity on those diamond studs. So we're going to be seeing those gone in a flash. But here we are, 15. Do we have the open? Oh, we do. Who is it? Hey, Vicki, where's she calling from tonight? We've got our open. It's official. They're going to go. And right now, they're in a position to go to Texas. We're going to find out. Oh, my goodness. Tell me this is not real life and not really happening. Tell me this is just a dream. We are at $1,500 on a gorgeous yellow diamond earring. And we have one bidder left, which means they will go. I have no choice. I can't take them down. There's no reserve. So they will go. And now we are going to have to give it last call because I do only have that one bidder on the line. And there's no, now hear me out on this. There's no other chance to bring these to. I have no other yellow diamonds to work with. I have no other loose stones that I can make this jewelry out of. So you are looking at your very, very last call and opportunity on these earrings ever. That is it. And they're huge yellow diamond individual ovals. They are looking like 1 carats. I'm a diamond expert. I love diamonds. I spend my life with diamonds. Those look like 1 carat diamonds that are dropping from those lever backs with white diamonds. And yet you could never, we had a white diamond deal. I can't do a white diamond for, well, the wholesalers can't do them for under $32,000. I can't do one for under $5,000 these days. And that's the going rate of yellow diamonds. So the fact there are 2 that look that way, and yet you're getting the whole package deal with the workmanship of the lever back and the 2-tone gold and the big diamonds and of course the brilliant cut ovals, and then the white diamonds in the front of that lever back, and we're only at $1,500. Wow. So let's give it 2 minutes and we'll sell them. That's going to be it. Final call. Here we go. That's it. Your last 2 minutes to give a little bit of competition to this $1,500 open that we have. And that's it. That's all we got. Well, we're seeing some great jewelry deals today. And my first auction, not exactly going so well. So here we are. At least I was hoping starting real low. You hope to get a lot of people on the phone lines, and sometimes it's just not the reality. And that benefits you. So we have 90 seconds now coming up on this last call clock here. Last chance, last opportunity. What would you like to do here? It's only a $10 increment. That's it. And when we got so many special occasions coming up, with, goodness, the end of April and May and June, July. You think about all these wonderful occasions, springtime holidays, big events, oftentimes centered around, well, the dream is to center them around great jewelry to commemorate them. Final minute left to go. You certainly got your values here. And we have a $1,500 bid, and it looks like they may be going without even a challenger in sight. How about that? Seen crazy things, but $1,500 for diamond earrings, it's going to make it a struggle to sell my 1-carat studs, I'll tell you that now. White diamond studs, they're not what this earring is, so it's going to be a challenge. All right, we know white diamond studs. We're going to bring those to you coming out top of the hour. We'll try our best to make them a value. What can I say? Diamonds like this, $1,500. Vicki, I think they're yours. They may be going to Texas tomorrow, so we'll see if we've got any challengers. We got to wait it out 25 more seconds to go here, but what a special earring that is. They may be long gone. We have our private collection emerald that's come out to play. They gave, with anticipation of May coming up in a couple weeks, they gave me the best emerald we have, so we can show that to you, see if you like it. And then we have a blue zircon ring, very artistic designer blue zircon ring that I'll give away. That's coming up. All right, last call. They're gone. Congratulations. Well done. All right, let's take a look at this. This is as bright as can be. I'm going to tell you something about this stone. It looks like a Paraiba. If Paraiba was available in the literal best color, it's neon blues like this. This zircon emulates what we see out of the very, very best of the world of Paraiba. It is not a Paraiba. It won't be a Paraiba price tag. And it's item number 112-9895. Yes, diamond studs are coming up in 20 minutes time. We also have an Asher cut Tanzanite that is also still on the way on this Thursday night. And get requests in. If you have them, we're happy to help you there. Any questions? But this is 112-9895, and that's a 60-point round blue zircon with diamond weight that also says 60 points, but it's not, and for the life of me, I can't remember. So we're gonna have to get back to you on the diamond weight. So we'll skip that, save that for another day. And, or if you'd like me to just call it no diamond weight, I could not factor in any diamonds here, and we can do it that way. Even though there are diamonds, I just don't have a carat weight, and I'm sure it'll be coming out, but it's not 60 points, I know that much, because, you know, someone's been studying up on their jewelry for the last 26 years. So here we are. Diamond weight, let's pretend they're free. Let's pretend they're not there. And I know this mounting's only been here a couple times, so forgive me. I have all of our mountings memorized, but not this one, because it's a little bit on the newer side, so I don't recall the exact diamond weight. Let's call it about probably 20 points or so. What I'm going to do here is blow it out for you. We're going to just call it for no diamonds for the moment, because I want to just price it like there's no diamonds. That'll save you a bundle of money here. And that, to me, makes it even better. And that's what I'm looking to do, is to save you a lot of money on every piece you ever shop for from me. And this is still stackable. You can wear it by itself or with other things. Put it on as you like. This is what it looks like. And yeah, it's kind of like a little double deluxe ring. We start with a diamond band that goes straight across, and then this setting for the blue zircon is actually this loop that goes over and around. And I mean literally. It's not movable, it's not hinged, but it starts here and then goes up and over. Allows you to wear it like that, or you can flip it around and wear it like that, however you like to. But this is so pretty and bright. Gotta love a bright blue zircon that has that bright electric kind of Caribbean blue, what we would see out of the best in Paraiba out there. And what I'll do is blow it out for you right now, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Your choice of, in your size, major value. Let's take it on down below, even 20. So $29.99 is where it's listed. Because I'm modifying this here, and I know this diamond weight listed is not correct, so I'm just calling it no diamonds when there are clearly round brilliant diamonds that go all the way across the ring. So needless to say, it's probably about 20 or 25 points in diamonds. I'm pricing it as if there are no diamonds because I know the carat weight listed is wrong. So I'll get you a diamond weight momentarily, but here's the deal. I'm pricing it like it has no diamonds. That is the beauty of this. I am calculating it differently so we can get around the $29 or the $19.99 or the $1,500 price tag and just give a great jewelry piece away that has so much liveliness to it. And the zircon is a favorite of ours, but it does tend to be on the pricier side. It's an extinct stone, completely mined out, really, really rare to find. We usually see the bigger ones as well, which get very pricey very quickly. So it's nice to have a blue zircon that gives you the beauty of it, the vibrance, without the big price tag. And 15 or 14 or 13 just will not beat. We're going to go a lot lower than that for you right now. The very first caller, take it and change the gold if you want, because yellow gold or rose gold, fine. Do whatever you'd like, but this is the mega value you've been looking for in a blue zircon, and there's nothing like, again, pricing it like it's got free diamonds. That is what is inherently helping you get this value, and that discount is saying, let's ignore the diamonds that are clearly there. They're going to be there. We're not literally taking them out. We're pricing it as if there are none in the ring. And that's a big, big value and a great way to save. And by the way, it's not even $9.99. What a bonus to get all those diamonds going all the way across from side to side for free. That is a major moment. And by the way, it's not even $9.99 to get it here either. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you get to decide. It is completely 100% up to you on the gold color. And let's pick up the tab on a few other things while we're at it. Let's give you free sizing. Let's give you free shipping. I know it's old standard here. We do that every single item, every single day. So that may not be a big deal, but it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars that you don't have to pay that we do for you. That's a beautiful thing. So come on over and take a look at it one more time. Not $9.99. Not $8.99. Let's move some jewelry. It's Thursday night. Glad you're with us. We got another hour to go. Let's make it only $888 for a solid gold ring. And then you've got that pronounced bright blue. Name another gemstone that looks like that. The only other way to do it is to really go to that really high end that, quite frankly, I never have, of Paraiba, where it's that electric blue color. And there are ways to add to it. You can stack with it. You can put a wonder ring with it. You can add it. You'll play with it when you get it home, because I know this isn't your first piece of jewelry, right? I know it's not. And that doesn't mean you can't give it to somebody like that, you know, maybe that gal who's just getting into fine jewelry and have it be her first. But if you already have a jewelry selection, add it, collect it. It's one of those that you'll be amazed how it can stack and build with other pieces that you already own, because stacking's a big look. So get any gold color you want, $888. Fabulous value. There you go. Let's do it. So $888 on that one. We're going to move on. We've got about 15 minutes to go until our diamond studs. There's also an Astrocut Tanzanite, though, that cannot be, oh, it's a big one, too. It's our 3-carater. So that's going to be on the way, and it's very exciting. Seeing a big Astrocut like what we have, really good. And we also, we have that very, very important emerald that I can bring out for you. It's not for everybody. It's just for somebody who wants nothing but quality. And you don't want to give up one iota of that quality. And emerald is a tricky one. I speak for it well because it's my birthstone, so I know it well. This is a stone that, no compromise. It's a private collection stone. It's just the ultimate Colombian Muso mine out of our private collection. I mean, this was not an easy one either. So ownership does not want to relinquish a lot of their stones, but we kind of have to, because we do have a network to run. We do have, you know, a show 5 times a week where we have to bring out brand new for you. And so we're getting into that private collection quite a bit these days. 1130982. Just going to show it, just in case you want it. Is it the biggest stone? No. Is it the smallest stone? No, it's not a 5-carat, but it is a really special color, and it's got some very saturated greens. 118 on the private collection. We have to just denote that because they don't like if I ignore that fact that we had to beg and plead to get it here and abscond with it, because that's what we did here. This is 118 in a private collection Colombian emerald. It is a Muso mine. It's got that clarity and that glow. And it is 79 points in diamonds. This mounting is a classico. It is one of those that just never, ever quits. And I mean that. I've been showing mountings just like this for 25 years, 26 years. It's been amazing. I mean, I'm just kind of at the 26-year mark here, and it's exciting to bring stones like this, because obviously these are not what you find in a typical retail store. Let's think about it for a minute. A retail store has to have a lot of different locations, and they have to have the same jewelry in every location, and they should theoretically be able to go in, and you should have, 5 or 6 options, and if you want to buy 5 or 6 of the same ring, they should have those. These are one-of-a-kind stones. You can't duplicate emeralds. They're never exactly alike. They're never the same. And so we've got one private collection stone that happens to be the it stone. This is everything in an emerald you want emeralds to be. And the only way to get any cleaner would be if you're going to go buy green glass, if you're okay with a crystal, a Swarovski, a faux, a man-made, something like that. That's the only way to get any cleaner or brighter than this Muso mine is. Here's what it looks like on the hand because it's about to get even brighter. There you have it. If it's, I always point this out, if it's able to look up close and personal under magnification, that close-up view right there, and if it's able to look clean from that perspective, you know when you see that emerald from a distance away like you're seeing it now, you see what happens. Pure, pure neon brightness and glow. That's going to be the prize of your collection. One of the big 3 of gems, of course, they come to rubies and sapphires and emeralds. That being one that's a classic that if you don't have, well, I get it. Those types of stones go for $32,000 per carat and then some. That can be a pricey endeavor when you're shopping retail, especially when you have to then factor in some gold and factor in about a carat in diamonds and get you the white, the yellow, or the rose. We love our emeralds in the yellow, so that's probably the way you go. But again, if you're more of a just want pure white gold, that's fine too. But this is going to be a heck of a value to the very first caller, and I will not get $12,999 tonight. And I mean, I will not get it. Like, I could try all day. I could scream and yell and jump and dance and hop up and down and do all those things. And you know what? I ain't getting $13,000 tonight. Let the timing be to your benefit. Let that be what's the driving force behind this value that is one night only and live, happening at this moment, and you are competing against everybody else who's looking at it, probably drooling over this emerald right now, because that's usually where they lack. Usually you want to just back away from the emerald. Here you don't need to because it's so pristine and clean and green, and it's got a sheen. It's just doing everything. And here's what I'm going to do. To send it out in less than 10 minutes, because we got our big top of the hour and diamond studs coming out. That's going to be fabulous. But this will not be $9,999. How about $3,000 saved? Done. Check that box. We're going to do even better than that. And it's not 99, 89, 79, 69. I'm going to tell you, prepare yourself, because I'm going to go less than the price of the mounting, and the private collection stone is going to be free to you if you can dial fast, because there is only one person that's going to get it. That is the inherent problem, is that I'm not that jewelry store that's selling you green mossy rocks that look like, they've been river rocks in the riverbed gaining all kinds of mud and moss for years and years and years. We're talking about gorgeous, bright, collectible, one of a kind. And you know what? It's not 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. It will not be. I'll make it $3,999. And this is just a quick deal, one and done. Who's going to get it? 60 seconds on the clock. And you got all the time in the world when it gets home, because there's a lot of naysayers that'll go, that's just too good a value. I know my emeralds, and that's not possible. You're not getting an emerald that size, that clarity, that glow, that color for a price tag like that. Well, I challenge you to get it at home and see what you think. Nothing like see it in person, and when you do, you're going to seriously, seriously be thankful that you were here right at this moment to take advantage of that price tag. Okay, so that is my emerald, which also may coming up in a couple of weeks. So if you're thinking ahead to that special person that's got a birthday in May and you want to treat them to the ultimate level of their birthstone, that would be lovely. Okay, so here we go. We're in last call in this hour. It's getting down to it, guys. Last call in the hour. Our third and final hour is about to kick off. And you are treated to some major moments here tonight in all the values. There's even a wheel of moonstones So that's very exciting. We've got a wheel of some of the larger moonstones that I have for you. Still the yellow diamond, that double yellow diamond, the dueling yellow diamonds, the heart shape and the marquise together. Still hanging out here for you. We have the Tanzanite. We have a daspor that's really pretty. It's a big Asher cut in a daspor, color changing variety. Look at this one. Ooh, there is a, what? Wait. This is changing color like we've never seen. Let's look at this one. It's like going pure pink on me, which has never happened. We've seen little flecks here and there. I can make it change color without even changing my light source. Look at this, golden champagnes, kiwi greens, and then watch this, pure pinks coming through all in one light source. Well, that's a strong stone. I'd remember it's 113-1096. Oh my, 524, it's a biggie. That's a good one. It's 8 points in diamonds on the sides. Love those little trillions. It looks almost like you have a big trillion, doesn't it? But it's all round brilliance, making up that trillion type of style on either side of the ring. You choose your gold color. Let's get it at home. I know the emerald's here. That emerald might be mine. I'm an emerald lover. I'm lucky enough to have it as a birthstone. I got to tell you, they are very rarely that colorful and clean. So very excited about that one being here. Plenty to go around for what we saw earlier as well, so keep that in mind. But let's move this one out the door as quickly as we can. This is just about the stone, really the superstar here. White, yellow, or rose gold. Let's just do a quick little blowout on this one. Look at what that's doing. Double prongs even in the corners just because it is such a large stone. Making sure that is securely set. Look at this. Have you seen a daspor do this? Now, what the heck is a daspor? For those of you going, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it's doing that. It says color change, okay. It's a phenomenal color changing gem from the hills of Turkey. And this is where, again, not a lot of gemstones come from Turkey, the country. But we're talking about one here that is the only, look at that, now it's yellow. Do you see the yellow golden coming through? It doesn't even need my help. Look at it just move as it swings back and forth here on the wheel. Bright goldens, bright greens, bright pinks, mauve tones. We'll blow it out right now, first call, because we're just going to get out some jewelry here in our last 5 minutes of this hour. Got a few recaps to do as well. Anything, I know we're going to get some requests here for the end of the night. Of course we will. Let's blow this out right now. First caller, I know, this is $89.99. I can't do that. I just can't with a straight face get $89. I wish, I envy those hosts out there that can get $9,000 and boom, sold and fine. And then it's like, okay. Those, they're catering to a certain audience. Our audience, and hopefully I've just spoiled you rotten through the ages, and that's why we are the way we are. We like a value. $89.99 is a value. You know this is one of the rarest stones in the world, a one-source stone, a phenomenal gem. And quite frankly, they don't usually look like this. This is clean, which not always. Some stones are inherently clean. Type 1 stones, inherently clean. Certain gems just have a clarity to them. This is a stone that is usually loaded with inclusions. And the fact that we've got a 5+ carat and don't see any is impressive. And look what those Asher cuts, those step facets are lighting up. Do you have a favorite? Which one do you like, Jason? Go ahead, tell me. Is it this one you're waiting on? Smart to be on the phone lines early, always. Let's blow it out right now. I can just leave it at $89.99 and hope that we suddenly have a multi-billionaire who's like, okay, I'll just take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. We're not that group. We want value. Even if, that's what I would say, even if you got the money. You know, it's like if you got the $9,000 to spend, there's other things you can do with that money if we save you even more than what we're supposed to do. That's what value is about, isn't it? It's about getting a lot for your dollar, stretching that dollar, making that value better, spending a little to get a lot. That is our mantra. That is our philosophy. That is what we believe in, what I personally stand for. I would not, the day I can't bring you value is the day that I can say, let me get off my feet and rest my voice and go do something else. You know what I mean? But as long as there are folks out there like you and me who appreciate jewelry in the finest quality available, that knows it's not available anywhere else. Listen, if there were a million places to go do this, then we wouldn't need to supply this valuable service. We would not need to be TVON. TVON would not need to exist if there were other places to do this same thing. But the fact is, there is nobody that does what we do. And we provide that ability without even leaving the comfort of your own home and without having to go even get it or pick it up or have to leave once you get it to go get it sized or have to pay a thing to get it to your house. None of that. It all is all just, again, comfort of home, get it at home, wear it at home, see in your own environment what you think, and then decide if it's for you to keep or not. And better yet, all that's happening while spending less than $9,000. We're going even lower. I'll make it, you know what, first call, I got to move some jewelry. We got 3 minutes to our top of the hour, and it's our last. Let's blow it out right now for better than even 45. That's already 50% off. I see the value. It's already under $1,000 a carat. I can tell you right now, the wholesalers aren't doing that. Let's go even lower than 4,000, then 3,000, and here's the miracle. The phenomenal gem is a bit of a miracle on its own, but I'm making the miracle price tag to go with it, and I'm going to send it out right now for one caller at $1,999 only for a 524. You still select the gold color of your choice. You still get the size you wear, and you get it shipped to the doorstep for free. How about that? Jason, who called in to check in with us, were they loving this look? They were thinking about it, but they're saying no thank you. So here we go, $19.99 for somebody else. What a value. That daspor is a large stone too. That's the good side. That's a really fancy cut. We see everything from those mauve tone, which are those purple pinks, to bright pinks, to really kind of a red. Watch the corner here. Look at the top corner there about 10 o'clock. You see reds coming through the corners. There's a, and we're still not in the proper light to be seeing any red. So the fact that you're seeing those pinks and reds already in one light source, and we're even lacking a light tonight as usual. So again, very, very important moment to take that for $19.99. We got to roll. We got the top of the hour coming up. Time and stud time is next. And it is limited. It'll be the first item that I've got some quantity on tonight. Unfortunately, it's just not enough quantity. So we will get to our diamond studs bezel set coming up next for you. It's 112-4153, and this is the top of the hour. This is the special of the show. There is no doubt in my mind that we're going to see these diamond studs sell out in about probably 2 minutes, I would imagine. And that's because I only have a couple of pairs to go around. This is the last time we're also seeing these diamond studs, because if you ever see diamond studs again, they're going to be the classic basket setting styles. We're doing a lot of this kind of last call because when gold is as pricey as it is and diamonds are pricey as well, we have a moment where we get to show you the absolute deluxe of all diamond studs that we are bringing right now that is really a headliner, because this is not your typical diamond stud that you would shop for anywhere else in the world. If you can even find natural diamonds, by the way, that would be a challenge right now. We're bringing you diamond studs that are colossal. These are the 1 carat classic size, but it looks larger. I'm going to tell you right now, we bring 2 carats. I can bring them out if you want to see them tonight, but they're, well, last time I saw them, which was years ago, they were $7,000. Needless to say, they've probably gone up. That's our 2 carat. The deal is this, and I don't think out of all the times I presented the 2 carats, I don't think they've ever sold, because they're a lot of money. They're about, what, $15,000 for the 2 carats. This is the secret to success here. And I get it. If you have $15,000 to spend, give me a call. We'll show you the diamond studs that we have that are 2 carats. The beauty of this style is that while you're getting so much luxury in gold, you're also getting what is really a 2 carat look. Welcome into the show, everybody. It's our last hour of our Thursday night. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. I'm glad to have you with us tonight. We are a live broadcast. We are moving jewelry at an incredible rate tonight because of why? Sheer amazing values, the best of the best of the best. And yet what we're about to do is our top of the hour. I've been talking about it since I came on the air a couple hours ago at 5 o'clock tonight. This is an important moment. It is also a last call. These will be the last time I ever present these earrings, guaranteed, because we are not making them going forward. And what I have is such a limited quantity to go around. You can choose white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. All I have is white gold. That is the case. They're all set in white gold for a very important reason, and that's to show off the quality of the diamonds, the white diamonds that you're getting here in those big sizes. Now, they're going to look like 2 carats because it is a real well-known fact at this point that when you bezel set, when you wrap a diamond in gold, it's going to look far larger than what that diamond would look like It's already large. Let's be clear on that. It's a 50 point in each ear, but it's going to look larger when you have that bezel setting because you are giving that larger look, wrapping it in a gold that in this case, in the white gold, matches the stone color as well. So we're very proud to bring these. I bring you 1 carat studs every now and then, but they're typically the standard basket setting. Open baskets, 4-prong style, that's it. Pretty straightforward. This is a next level because you're getting so much gold. They're finished on the side. This is not a bezel just around the edge. It's going to be a beautiful gold weight as well without sticking up too high off the ear. We're not looking for that, but getting gold wrapped around the entirety of the side here. Let's take a look at them so we can show you here the side profile that you're getting as well. This is the side profile. That's the hallmark. You would only see that on that one direction of that one stone, but you see how they're completely finished. So this is even on the interior. Now it's also a centered post. Now remember how important it is to dial in early because we only have a couple of pairs right now. Now if you choose the yellow or the rose gold, just want to advise you, we can do that, but it's going to take a little extra time to get to you because as I mentioned, the only pairs I have set up right now are the white gold. So that's key. You're going to see them on the ear. We're going to give you both a measurement in the ruler and also a millimeter size so you get to know them really well because that's really the big feature here. 1/2 carat diamonds on each in a lot of gold. Well, that's a huge upgrade to get in today's world. Here's what they look like from a distance. I'm going to start with the measurement. Look at that. Seeing from a distance really tells you the story because they are a little over 1/4 of an inch in diameter. I'm going to get you a millimeter size as well. Let's do that. And obviously I'm going to get the overall millimeter size with the bezel because that is what it's going to give you the look of. Obviously that's what you're seeing, which is a just under, it looks like 7 millimeters here in the size overall. That is why they look like 2 carat stones because ladies and gentlemen, your 1 carat diamonds are 6 to 6.5 millimeters. As a rule, across the board, when you're talking diamonds. I'm going to try one on actually as well. So when you get a nearly 7 millimeter diameter to your stud earring, and Mother's Day is on May 10th, it is not that far away. We're a few Sundays away from Mom's Day. Take a look at these on the ear. Also, this is a great style for what? Primary or secondary or 3rd or 4th or 5th piercings. It's not just a simple one and done one way to wear them where you want to, but that is why they give you the 2 carat look because of that dimension and that diameter of the earring being as large as it is. Now you can spend $15,000 on our 2 carat studs or get that look for a lot less tonight. It's our top of the hour for a reason. It's an amazing value. Let's go back up close and show you the beauty of the brilliance. Those are VS round brilliant stones. They are natural diamonds. They are beautiful, they are giftable, they are such a small price to pay for such an elite style of classic earring. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to blow you away with this price tag because tonight, right here on my bag, they are supposed to be only $49.99. And you, mark my words, if you are shopping a natural diamond in a VS quality anywhere on this planet today, 2026, far more than $49.99, and you can price them all day. What you can't do is call me tomorrow and get these studs because they will sell out. It will be an immediate sellout. We have a lot of new registers tonight, a lot of new shoppers here tonight. Welcome on in to each and every one of you. I'm so glad you're here with us because this is an icon, really something that every jewelry wearer, no matter what, honestly, men, women, and everybody else in between, honestly, this is a unisex style. It is men are wearing studs like I've never seen. We're in an era where men are wearing more jewelry than ever before and wearing earrings and piercings and all this kind of thing. So it could be unisex style, just putting that out there. Could be for really just anybody. I don't think there's really an age limit or a threshold for studs like this. They're amazing and they're also going to be very affordable. Let's take a look, guys. We're coming on over because that's the earring you want to have. The beautiful bezel set, the big elite high-end style that will not be $49 or will not be $39, just a couple to go around. And with Mother's Day coming up and all the big, we got the graduations. Everybody I know graduates at a different time, but usually those start late April and they go all the way through June. So there's a lot in the next probably 60 days going on in graduations. You want to be the rock star graduation giver. I know it's easy to say, here's a couple, $100, or here's a check, or here's whatever. But that, again, Okay, so that goes to a dinner out. That's lovely. But again, something that they will have forever. That, listen, if you think about, when you graduate college, usually about 20, 21 years old, right? You graduate college, you have your whole life ahead of you. There are very few things that you could give someone when they graduate high school or college or maybe grad school that they're going to carry with them throughout their lives, throughout the stages of careers, promotions, marriages, and starting families, and all the things that we celebrate. Whatever life leads us to do to celebrate, these are with you every step of the way. And that is a classic, if you ask me. It's not a lot of jewelry that you wear every day. A diamond stud is one of them, but this is, again, that high-end, elite-level diamond stud. You're not $1139, that's okay. Natural diamonds are the tougher thing to find right now. Everything that you'll find out in stores is going to be your lab-grown. That's the option. And again, they exist for a good reason, to give folks a quality they would not be able to afford otherwise, going natural. We are the exception to that rule because we have the VS quality, the beautiful white brights, the great diamonds in the larger gold. Yes, that's pure 14 karat as well, and it will not be $39 or $29.99. You're in for a mega treat here. We're already busy on the phone lines. Is there any surprise why? Especially this time of year. Mid-April, springtime is here, lots of events coming up. You can think of an occasion, and maybe that occasion is you're going to the occasions. Maybe there is nobody in your world that's graduating. Maybe Mother's Day is not something you celebrate with jewelry. Maybe it's every moment you have from here on out as you carry through daily life. Doesn't have to be fancy occasions. So much of what I offer is really for a dressier time in life, a dressier occasion. This is a stud that goes with you every single day, everywhere. You're never without your earrings. You know that. I think gals that have their ears pierced are never without an earring of some kind. This is your go with every day. And again, such a step up from the studs. I know there's other places, even if you're willing to spend more and willing to spend thousands, tens of thousands on real diamonds and really good quality. There's a lot of basic studs out there that have that wiry basket setting that are not going to give you that smooth. And by the way, that's how you lose diamonds. You lose diamonds when there's usually what? Usually it's a hairbrush or something like that, a sweater going over the head to put on a sweater, a scarf that you're bundling up with in wintertime, a hairbrush as you're brushing your hair throughout the day, and it catches on a prong, and suddenly your diamond studs are gone. And rarely do you know it when it happens. Bezel sets, what's the advantage? Besides the extra gold and the extra luxury and the extra look and the diamonds appearing to be double what they actually weigh, is the fact that what? They are giving you that beautiful smooth finish, that smooth setting. So it always is going to be smooth to the touch. There's nothing, no sharp edges, nothing to catch on anything. If you're with the kids all the time and they're grabbing at the earrings, they do. That's just what little kids do. Smooth to them, great piece. I mean, it's just this amazing look of luxury. And they're not even $29.99. Come on in. Let's get you all the earring studs of a lifetime here. The high end, the designer, the best of the best, the really deluxe way to go in diamond studs. Maybe it's an upgrade. Maybe you have diamond studs you got years ago, and they're maybe not the best quality. And it's what you could get at the time because it's what's available. Maybe you're just more well-versed in jewelry now. Maybe it's time to upgrade. And that doesn't mean toss the other diamonds. It means gift them to somebody. Gift them, pass them down, give them to the daughters or the granddaughters or a best friend. And, or if you want, let me tell you, right now is a good time to sell your old jewelry that you're not wearing, sell it to someone else and get your money to pay for these. Because you know what? That's the deal. With everything skyrocketing in pricing in gold and everything else, you're going to go ahead and get rid of your old jewelry you don't wear anymore and fund your new purchases. I got to tell you, there's nothing wrong with that. We upgrade. That's okay. We upgrade in life. We upgrade houses. We upgrade cars. We upgrade fashion. We upgrade jewelry. That's okay. But there is a really big value happening now on, I don't know how you upgrade something like this. This is the one you have for the rest of time, that you enjoy forever, that you're proud to wear, that when you get the compliments, you beam from ear to ear and say, thank you so much. This is my special treat to myself. And we're not doing $29.99 or $2,500 on 1 carat diamond studs that I'm telling you right now have the diameter of our 2 carat total weights, which have the 1 carat in each ear. They are double the look, and you'll pay over $15,000 if you want my 2 carats. Here's the way to get the best value possible in diamond studs, and we're never bringing them back again. This is your last call. What I have is what I have. I can take the diamonds and move them from the white to the yellow if that's what you prefer, but I can't bring them back. And they would certainly never be $49.99 going forward. And I've already taken another $2,500 off, and I'll keep on going. Let's get you on the lines, and you have a money-back guarantee. So if you think that they can't possibly be that good, I ask you to try us. That would be our new shoppers, right? Who may have never, everyone says that the first time around. Everyone looks at the quality of diamonds and they look at it. I can't tell you how many people went years and years of watching TVON without shopping TVON. And once they do, once they make that decision to try a piece of jewelry, and diamonds are a great way to try, let me tell you, you will never need to go anywhere else for your jewelry as long as it's quality you're looking for. There is no better quality for the value. It's all happening right now. It's not $25 or $24.99. I know that's where I should really pump the brakes here. We should be giving those away at $24.99. Even better value for you tonight. This is the way to go if you've ever wanted diamond studs. Collecting, gifting, yourself, treat yourself moment if you need 2 pairs because you got maybe more than 1 piercing, great way to do it. So size that still works for a lot of us in a second piercing. I would say as you go up to the narrow points of the ear, maybe not, because they are pretty sizable. But if you want a second piercing diamond stud, great way to go for that. The bezel will still work really, really well, and it's not 24 or 23 or 22 or 21. I am giving diamond studs away, and I couldn't be happier about it. These are the dream scenarios in jewelry shopping that we all wish that they were out there all the time. This is your chance. And if you are newer to us, if you've never shopped here before, try diamonds to start. I say that selfishly because I know you'll come back for more again and again and again. Anytime and every time you need a fine jewelry piece, this is the way to go. This is where to be. And let's make them better than $2,100. What can we do to give away some diamonds tonight? That's the question. Does it need to go better than $21 or $2,099? Or even skip it, let's go even lower, not even $2,000 wrapped in gold. Let's make them $1,999. That's while they last. I've only got a couple of pairs to go around. They will be sold out tonight, and I can't bring them to you again, no matter what. So this is your last one. And they certainly wouldn't be that price tag if I did bring them back. And I'm talking about the $49.99 was price. That's where they should be. Look where we're taking them tonight at $19.99. Go for it. This is the classic. This is the ultimate. And I get it. So many people have diamond studs. Maybe you got the CZs. Maybe you got the lab-grown. Maybe you got some low quality diamonds from the earth a long time ago and you're ready to upgrade. Here's how you do it. And I got to believe that if you're looking around at amazing gold like these are, solid white, yellow, or rose, and the way they're finished and this beautiful idea you're getting, that centered post. Look at that centered post, of course, butterfly backings. They have a nice longer post to them, which I like to point out. So if you have a little thicker lobe, like to make sure that the post is going to be plenty long for everybody. And the butterfly backings, nice big oversized backings for you as well. Just an incredible Thursday night while they last, almost sold out value. It is yours to take advantage of, but I only got 3 pairs, now 2 pairs. All right, so 2 pairs left to go around for everybody. And again, last chance, last call, 60 seconds. Let's give them away completely. A complete and utter giveaway on a mega, mega moment. And what else can we find for you? If there are any requests at all, let me know what we can find and what we can bring out on this lovely Thursday evening. And yes, we'll do recaps. And we still have one more item to show you. And it's a Tanzanite. It's a big 3 carat plus. And I'll give it away. I'm on a rampage, guys. We got to move some jewelry tonight. We got 45 minutes to do it and still have my big Paraiba, my corset ring, my beautiful heart-shaped green zircon is here. Let me know, though, if you need the studs. We are now down to 1 pair left. Okay, so it's down to it, guys. 1 pair left only, $19.99. I don't even know if they're going to last the clock at this point. We have 25 seconds left to go to air them. Doubt they'll last that clock with 1 final pair remaining. What a deal. What a deal. We got a big Tanzanite coming up. That same saturation we saw in the 23 karat earlier. And yes, I had a 23 karat earlier and it's gone. Now we're going to show you our 3 carat with the same saturation in an Asher cut, but $19.99 on the studs. Take them. They're so good. Those are refreshing. It's refreshing to see a big bezel setting, such a big dynamic look. It really is exciting. All right, we're moving on. We got a Tanzanite for you, and this might be the last item of the show because we got some work to do. And yet, I know this is a big league piece. It's item number 1128049. We're looking at an Asher with all the reds, and yet it's a bridge. So you get to see all the lovely color and the faceting through and throughout the entirety of the ring. Look at this. And yes, we add diamonds down underneath it. Take a look. This is what is our classic and iconic. It's our new signature style, really. I mean, it's been not new, it's developed. It's become, you don't become a signature style overnight. That means you have years and years of popularity behind you. And when you see the way this is made with that double row that runs under, I love seeing that culet, that pointed culet, as it always is, underneath. I just like that we can appreciate a stone from more angles than just the top, because we always see stones from this perspective, but it's nice to see it from a few others as well. And watch those diamonds run underneath. What do you think? It's whatever you want to do, guys. We got a very expensive ring here, because the Asher Cut Museum Reserve 3 carat. The size everybody tends to want is the 3 to 5. That's the size we overwhelmingly get requests for. Let me tell you something about the future. I know, whoa, she's getting into the future. She's gonna start telling us the future. Unfortunately, I have no more Tanzanites that are loose to make jewelry out of. So you gotta kind of pick from what's here. And what we mostly have at this point are the larger stones. The 15, the 20 carats, the 30 carat, you get the idea. Well, not anymore because we sold one earlier tonight, but you get the idea. Unless we get stones back from the museum. Now, I already did everything I could because I had to get a heart shape back from a museum to make something special for a customer. So I've already used that card. I don't think we're going to be able to do that going forward. What's in museums is pretty much locked into long-term agreements where they're on loan for several years. So that's important to remember. 306, classic kind of size. I'm going to go ahead and borrow it really quickly because I want to show you what this looks like from a distance, because it's always helpful, I think, to see it's not a small stone. It's not something that's going to disappear on you. It's a great everyday wearable. Now, don't be afraid of the bridge. The bridge does have a lot of gold. There's a lot of gold, usually between 4 and 5 typical rings goes into one here, because obviously you see it's layered with diamond rows. And that's not easy to do. That's not lightweight to do. So these bridge mountings have an incredible amount of gold weight to them. They're finished beautifully on the inside to ensure that comfort is still there for you. And you've got 91 points in diamonds here, and we are looking for a lot of money. $14,499, let's skip that, because you'll all go, I don't know. This is where we want to make sure it goes, and it will. And it's white, yellow, or rose gold, 306 in size, and this is it in this size. And you're still majorly upgrading here, because that Asher cut is not a standard oval. And no offense to ovals, they're great, but we like fancy cuts here. We have proven to really enjoy our fancy cuts. And that is definitely what you consider a fancy cut. And it's showing all the reds. Let's go 0 to start. No reserve. A $500 increment, and we're starting at nothing. I'm not starting at nothing because it's a nothing ring. I'm starting at nothing because it's a $14,500 ring, and I'm worried we're not going to get that. So you're going to be in charge. I'm starting with a goose egg. It's a $500 increment, just so that we're not here until next June. You know, we need to be done with this show in about 40 minutes. And guess what? Not a lot of people on auctions. I've done one auction, we had one bidder. So I think it's fair to say that there's not going to be an overwhelming number of bidders. And that also helps you, because it is a no reserve. And I can't bid. And we can't, all the people sitting in the studio can't bid. And we have no open at all, which is what I also wanted to experiment with to see if we have anybody watching. Because obviously if there's one person watching, do I even have maybe a family member watching? No, they don't help me out. No, they're like, I've never had a family member shop the show. Probably because I do it for them, yeah, right? Do we have a $500 bid? Thank you. We got $500, and that means it'll sell. Well, yeah, it will. But the question is, will it sell at $500? It's not a $500 ring. Basically, let's put it this way. We have 1,500. Each and every band costs us about $1,500. There are 4 of them on the sides, right? 1 band, 2 band, 3 band, 4. Then you've got the halo. And we have 1,500 with the mini power bid that has scared everybody off. And that's not a good thing. We just scared everybody away. And there's a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds here, so we got a long way to go. Because obviously the bridge mounting is something that you may have heard we have discontinued from our inventory. So we are a manufacturer. It's part of the reason we make everything such a great value, is that we are our own manufacturer. Do you notice you never have a vendor next to me, okay? There's never a sidekick or a co-host. There's never a vendor. There's never somebody who says, I got it from a store, I got it from a closeout, I got it from a dealer, I got it from... Oh my gosh, it makes your head spin. Well, I don't understand why that's a selling point, because every single person along the way is making their cut and their money off you. There is nobody between you and me. TVON, I am the talking head of TVON, okay? And guess what? That's it. There was no vendor, no dealer, no nothing. This is it. We made the piece. The stones are exclusively ours. We made the piece here on site, in-house, if you will, and yet it's going to you. And yet, I gotta tell you something. We got $1,500 in one bidder, and this is the prop. This is what I was scared of. We're going to dive into this box of surprises. I don't know what's in here, but I know this. We're going to get to it all. But this is going to be the most, well, incredible value. We are at $1,500 with one bidder, and that will not cover one band. We got 4 bands making up this bridge. This is why we can't make it anymore, because the amount of gold it takes, and I know we all live in a different, we like to live in the past. I do too. I'm very nostalgic that way. I'm not a person who likes change. None of us do. We're human beings just by nature. I have yet to meet a human that says, I love change. I just want to change. I want to change my job every day and change my, the only thing I like to change is hairstyles. That's it. That's all I like to change, and clothing. Everything else, I like everything routine, keep everything the way it was, like let's keep on even. This is crazy, because I know we're used to the bridge mountings going for maybe $3,000 back in the day when I first made it, $3,000. That was like 9 years ago. That was the first time. Now they're more like $8,000 to make. So when you're getting a ring for $1,500, that's why we can't make it. We're all living in the past where we're like, okay, I want that bridge mounting for $3,000. Here's the joke right now. We don't even have $3,000 on the bridge with the 3-carat Tanzanite. So we've got a ways to go. And we're sitting here with $1,500, and we are verifying one bidder. There's only been 2 bidders in so far. That's it. I've had 2 bids, 2 bidders, and we are now at $2,000. Thank you so much. We have 2,000, 2 bidders. So here we are with a 3-carat museum reserve. Nobody else in the world has it. Now, I don't know about you, but if someone gives me the opportunity to buy something that nobody else has, no matter what it is, I'm probably willing to spend a premium price tag. We are at $2,000, Tony, so we've got 2,000. We'll just note that so everybody knows where we're at. We are looking for 25. We are in probably last call, because I saw our $1,500 bidder has bowed out. So we are now at $2,000 with, again, one bidder. Different bidder, but one bidder again. So it means the end is near. Oh, is it ever? And here we go. This is it. Take a look at it on the hand. Here's what you saw it from across the room. Let's make sure you see it here. And white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold is available. No extra charge for that. So you're saving a bundle right now on the ring. All those extras like the sizing, the gold color, change, the shipping, that's all free. Free, 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 free. And here's what I'm gonna do. We're looking at last call, and no, we do not have a better Tanzanite anywhere in the world. Nobody can give you a better quality. Nobody can give you a stone with more reds. Everybody likes to say they have the best. You know better, and here's how you know. Color. We learned it in kindergarten, maybe, but if you're real smart before, you didn't need a classroom and a teacher to tell you your colors. You may have learned colors a long time ago. That's all you really need to know. And if you think about the color of your Tanzanite, that is your guide. Please let your color and your eyes be your guide, because whatever color your eyes identify, that's what tells you if you have the really good Tanzanite or the not so good Tanzanite. So when somebody's trying to tell you that the light washed out material, like I saw on TV today, I saw a light washed out material that had a big window in an oval, and yet it was $12,000 and it sold apparently, and it had really lackluster diamonds, and it was in platinum, not gold. So a lot of downgrades from where we're at. And yet, this is the best. And let your eyes be your guide, because when you see the reds, that's what tells you you have the best. And if it doesn't have red, I'm sorry, those are not the best material. You can get different saturation levels even within the blues and within the purple tones, but you really need to see red if you want to be assured that you're getting the best material. And that's exactly what this Asher cut is showing you. So 2,000, final call is now. We have 30 minutes left to go. Let's take a look at it one more time. We're gonna give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock, and we're gonna see here what's going on. But that is outstanding. And this is where, again, white, yellow, rose, totally up to you. And this is, I know, it's a little bit more of an elite. We have mountings all the time that are just a plain gold band with a couple points of diamonds. I think about the daspor I brought you. It was a gold band with 8 points in diamonds. That's great. It'd be about $3,000. This is not that. This is 4 rows in gold. You see it. You count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows finished on the inside entirely. Then you've got the halo on top of that with your stone. So I know this isn't exactly an inexpensive mounting, but it is right now because we only have $2,000 with a minute 20 left to go. And that's what value's all about. And a night to take advantage of the value, you're scoring the deal of a lifetime because, well, not a lot of competition out there tonight. That's what's in. Again, I started at nothing. So it's not like I'm in charge, you're in charge. And that is one big way, and I pride myself in giving values. I've been doing this professionally for 26 years. I pride myself in the values I deliver. I don't think, and this isn't bragging, this isn't boasting, this is just an honest to goodness fact. I don't think there's anybody that does what I do on TV. I don't think there is. I don't think that there is anybody, and granted, I'm speaking on behalf of, I say me when I mean us, we as a company. I'm the figurehead of this company. So basically what that means is there is nobody else that does this, nobody. And the shame of it is we're not in every household. Not everybody gets us. We're kind of a specialty network. We're in a few households as opposed to 30 to 100 to 200 million. So it's a little different, right? And this is where, again, because we have the luxury we do, we don't have the ability to be 24 hours. I can't bring you pieces like this for 24 hours a day. So that's really the difference. I would love to stand up here and talk for 24 hours. I mean, I'd love to put me in the Guinness book, but here's where you get that really important, nobody else can do it value. Do we have 25, by the way? Sounds like we're verifying. Let me look, because we got 5 seconds, and I don't know. I talked it up there, so I got to make sure we've got a chance to really look at it here for last call and really going to get to see what we have here at stake for what is clearly too low a price tag. Do we have 25? I'm verifying. Let's see if it's official. Nobody can do this. Nobody else can bring this quality. That's a given. Certainly nobody can bring it at this kind of value. Look at the red flashes coming through and the stacks and stacks of diamonds and gold. Do we have 2,500? I love seeing the diamonds through it. Do you see that double row in diamonds reflecting through the stone? You see that from either direction. We do have $2,500. We do. $2,500 we have. 25's going once. 25's going twice. They're out. You're in. Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Do we have any car lovers? I am. Do we have any Formula One fans? I am. Okay, really not like my major thing, but I like it. I'll watch it. Look at this. Vroom. Look at this. It's a brooch. And it's probably only me that likes it, but I just think it is fine jewelry with a little bit of whimsical flair. And it's 18 karat gold and mother of pearl, and it's got diamonds, and it's a brooch. Love it. So love it. You know, I got to do Tony's Takes Out to Concourse in August. I try to get, I don't do it anymore because I'm with you guys on the weekends, and it's a weekend kind of thing. So my weekend is on Mondays and Tuesdays when restaurants aren't even open. But the Concourse d'Elegance is up in Carmel, California, and it's my favorite activity from way back when. And I got to tell you, it's an annual event my brother and I used to do every single year. And it's where you can go bet on cars for a couple $100 million and go on the concourse and go to the beaches and go to the fabulous golf courses up there and see multi-million-dollar cars on display, and it's a lot of fun. If you're a car lover, I highly recommend it. Get to the West Coast and do it. It's every August. But this is really, that's where I should take that. We could put that in an auction and probably get, oh, goodness knows how many hundreds of thousands for that brooch. Anyway, just showing it to you. It's kind of a cool piece. So I'll show it on the hand here. It's our race car done in fine jewelry. So you've got 18 karat gold. I love that the wheels spin. They actually move. That's black mother of pearl, golden mother of pearl, and diamonds, all in 18 karat gold. If anybody is fanatical about automobiles or collectors out there or just love the races, I think this would be a really special piece to own, a total conversation piece. It is a little tougher to hold on to. It's heavy. There's a lot of 18 karat gold here. But it is sizable as well. It's 1128044, and when I mean sizable, I don't mean we're going to size it for you because you can't size a brooch, but you can get a lot of size, and that's what I'm talking about here. A lot of size to the piece. It's right at just about 2.25 inches in length, and then, of course, the height of it, I'll show you. It is 18 karat gold, freeform mother of pearl. You can see there at its tallest point, it's about 3/4 of an inch in height. And then I'll show it on the neckline. I think you could probably, yeah, there are bails, so you can put a chain through it as well and wear it as a pendant. So that gives you even more versatility. Here's what it looks like on the neckline, just to give you an idea of the size. So there's actually 2 bails right above the seat area, so you can actually put it on a chain, thread your chain right through either side, and then have it sit right there like that on the neckline if you want to. Okay, so options, brooch or pendant. But let's go back up close, show it to you here. I'll have to zoom back. That's going to be, well, it's under $10,000, and I love the, yeah, give me those diamond wheels. Look at that, and then they spin. This is just the coolest thing ever. Yeah, not going to be for everybody, obviously, and that's probably why I like it. Look at that. There it is. Those wheels just spinning and moving. I think that is the coolest. Let's do it right now for under $2,000. And you can really see when they move, you see the beauty of mother of pearl, that black mother of pearl, just seeing that gorgeous kind of tone it has from greens to pinks to purples. I'll do this for under $2,000, not $19.99. Just had to bring this out just to really give you a special treat here. The details of it are amazing. There you can see that brooch. And again, you see the openings at the top there, one of which I'm holding for the bail. That's where you can slip your favorite chain through those 2 spots, and then it'll sit evenly on the neckline. But that is under 19, 18, 17. Should we go even lower? This has got to be the deal of the day. I'll do that for $16.99. First caller. $16.99 only, and bye-bye, it'll go. It just is the coolest. That is all, and again, that's golden mother of pearl too. So these are the same. This is basically the inner of the mollusk of what we see that produces the Tahitian pearls and also the golden pearls. That's basically what you're seeing is the mother of pearl there. So the inside of those mollusks that are actually going to be teamed up there together to give you that incredible racy look, if you will. Okay, so that should be gone. $16.99 on that one. Just a cool creative piece. I love it. I think that's so specialty. See what else we have. Butterfly earrings are here. They're very large butterfly earrings. So this is going to be that gigantic butterfly earring. You'll see them on. They're definitely large, and they can sit any way you like them to on the ear. 112-1308. So just going into the little whimsy section of the show here. Always makes me happy. Isn't that the whole point? If jewelry that you're shopping for is not making you happy, you've missed the point entirely. Jewelry is here and exists to make us happy. That's what it does. And oftentimes, it's a reminder. It's a piece that's significant. It's a beautiful, I think of remembrance butterflies, how butterflies are oftentimes thought of as such a significant, meaningful piece. You have your 18 karat gold, 91 points in the rounds, and 70 points in the tapered baguettes. So 70 and 91, great carat weight here. Very mighty. They're huge. I'll show them to you on. They're centered post behind the body of the butterfly. And that would be, let's just take them on down in price tag for you. They do stand the white gold. So they'll be 18 karat white gold only. Got to show them to you from a distance away as we only have about 25 minutes left to go. So you do want to get any and all requests in. This is about the time when a lot of people start to tune in and join us. It also, though, is the end of the show. So keep that in mind because this is about, you know, when we used to start back in the day. Take a look at this. There it is at any angle you want. So you can see they're 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, but you can put them this way or straight up and down or this way. You can really play with it because of that centered post you have. Butterfly backing, yes, yes, insert joke here. I will not be corny and say the inside, you know, but you get it. Butterfly backing, butterfly earring, and that's what they look like from a distance. So you can really see, I'm putting the post right where my piercing is, so you get a really good idea of how big they are. I'm flaring, just choose to flare them out a little bit just for the proper placement there with where they align with the jawline there. So they're going to be, I don't know, about $5,999. Let's do a lot lower than that. Back to the wheel we'll go. Just wanted you to get a size perspective there. How about $1,999 instead when they are the 18 karat gold? Again, those are tapered baguettes and rounds. So 2 different diamond cutting styles at play here, working to create that beautiful designer style. We have a Marquise cut pink diamond. We have some yellow diamond ear crawlers. We have some beautiful blue-green tourmaline drop earrings. If any of those sound good, big, big crystal opals. Fabulous color change, skeins. We have other earrings that are also that front-facing hoop style. I happen to think is so fresh. This is another way to do baguettes and rounds together, but in that front-facing hoop. So you see they are twisted, and before you say they're broken or they're bent, no, they're not. They're intentionally set with one, the top portion more forward, and then the back portion more tilting towards the back so that they look like they're literally connecting around your earlobe. So that's a really special design. We're gonna do item number 1125015. Let me show you what these look like because it's out of that same designer collection with the baguettes and the rounds. Here's your close-up on the earrings. So it does give you the look as if they are all marquise cut stones, but they're not. There's not a marquise in the earring. They're just a pain in the you-know-what to display. So let me just prop one up here so you can see what they do because they're all set at a little different angle. And then here's what they look like on because, well, imagine that I did not have a second earring in. This is what they look like from a distance. And what you'll see is it's still a post and butterfly backing. But what they do is they look like they loop around, and this is going to look a lot better when you have the backing in, but you're going to see they loop right around, and then when that backing's in, it looks like that back of the earring right over here is going to attach to where the backing is. So it really is, like I said, front-facing hoop. So you've got 253 in diamonds. We'll go back up close. So that's kind of an idea of how sizable they are. So they do have that larger look to them. That's one. Here's the other. So you can see perfect match in those white bright diamonds. The baguettes, which obviously pick up some glare here, they are not gray. They are not dark. They are pure white bright diamonds. And those had a $99.99 price tag. That's got to go. Got to make that a lot more affordable as we get ready to say goodnight. This is going to be better than $99, better than $4,999 as well. One superstar designer earring with a lot going on. 172 just in your baguettes, 81 points in the rounds, grand total of 253 in diamonds. Spectacular. They look like marquise cuts, but giving you so much more life than a marquise cut is able. And I'll bring them down to $39.99, and they're in the 18 karat white gold again. So the butterfly earrings are $19.99. You can go ahead and do $39.99 for these front-facing hoops that loop around. We're going to show you our yellow diamond necklace one more time because that yellow diamond necklace is so good. And I have a feeling, noticing that, you know, it's Thursday night, 1130842, some of you join us a little bit later and might have missed this incredible look, which I'm going to show from the profile because what are those? A little surprise polka dot diamond throughout the actual bezel set baskets you have. So this is just a feature that you don't see very often that I think adds a lot of designer fun to it. Those are also hallmarks that you're seeing. So again, those are all inscribed hallmarks so you know your gold purity and your carat weights and all that good stuff that makes this so valuable. But 1130842 is platinum and 18 karat gold. The chain is platinum. The settings for the yellow diamonds are in 18 karat. Now let me show you this. Here it is directly facing into those stones. You're heart shaped, and I'm closer than I have been all night to this one. It is 1 carat in the heart shape, 38 point in the marquise. 4 points is going to be the white diamonds that, yep, they're on the top too. They're all the way around those cupped bezels. And then let me show it from a distance so you can really admire that chain, which is all diamond cut and platinum. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Look at the chain itself, how you're getting multiple links alternating. See how that link closer to the diamonds is a little different than what's up here, and that continues to go around. Yes? The butterfly earrings again on the ear? Sure, we'll go back to it in just a moment. This is our one only in the necklace. It is still adjustable, so it's up to 18.5. You can make it shorter if you'd like. I'll show it to you on the neckline now so we can get you a look at that very quickly before we go. And this one's gonna be only $29.99. That's for, I gotta say, you can't do a 1 carat diamond by itself for $29.99. There's your 1 carat heart shape. It's on the left side of your screen, but the right side of your body. This is the right side of your body. It's backwards on TV. So just so you know, there's always going to be, there's no mix or match. They always will be that way. They are stationed and soldered together. So your heart shape will be on the right side of your body and then the marquise on the left. And look at that diamond cutting and that unique reflective quality to that chain. So this is $29.99. Back to the butterflies we're going to go because we have somebody thinking about the butterflies. They are, again, Jason, they're large. They are definitely a larger earring. No one's going to miss these butterflies on your ear. We're going to prop them up a little bit. They were, again, item number is 1121308. They are the fantastic 18 karat gold, 91 points in the round, 70 points in the tapered baguettes. Remember I told you they're 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. I recommend, what I really recommend doing is slanting them, tilting them a bit, just like so. Now you can go either direction you want to, but I really like them a little bit off to either side. So when you see them, see that? I got the post right where the piercing is, and instead of going straight up and down, which you can do, but I really like them just as imagining them in flight. I like them kind of flaring out It gives you a little more room to have those wings right next to the cheekbone there, right next to the jawline, but then still gives you that almost like, you know, this is how butterflies fly. This is usually what they look like when they're in flight. So you got a really special way to go. They're $19.99, but they are large. They're sold. Congratulations. We'll go back to the wheel, take another look at the heart shape and the marquise, because this necklace just can't stay here. Not for that value of $29.99, and with those diamonds burnished in to the sides of those bezels. So again, platinum and 18 karat gold together, under $3,000 for that necklace. Two enormous diamonds, one in particular, and this is your close-up so you can really appreciate the VS quality of those yellow diamonds at $29.99. Congrats if you get it. One necklace only there. Enjoy it. Let's move on. We've got something else for you here. It's a heart shape in a purple Paraiba, and it's 112-85-66. This is the end of the night. Few last pieces need to go. This should be the one that's on the docket here. A purple Paraiba that is neon and glowing and truly spectacular. Zooming back here on an 1114. Good reason to zoom back when you got a specialty piece like that is. 1114 is the size of your heart-shaped copper bearing. It has 55 points in diamonds as well going around it. It's in the white gold. It stays in the white gold. Don't forget to call us on the front-facing hoops or the two-tone necklace with the big heart shape. But here we go. Or my race car brooch. That is a really fabulous style. And we'll recap our big emerald and anything else you want to see. But this is the 1114 with 55 points in diamonds. Great value here, up and coming. And now it is time to just let this one go. Big purple Paraiba. Love an 1114. We got it under $20,000 tonight. Don't forget that heart-shaped necklace. Great Mother's Day gift. Great piece, gotta go. Maybe it's gonna signify two people, two kids, two parents, whatever it is. That would be so special. Get that heart-shaped necklace. Mom's gonna be thrilled with that one. Anybody you'd give it to would be thrilled with that necklace. But here we are with our $19,999. And it's come down to this. End of the show is near. We've got diamonds to recap as well that were all brand new this evening. We're going to make this one better than even $10,000. It's $99.99 for a purple Paraiba, and it is clean. That's the even bigger deal here, is how clean it's up. I don't know who got that one, Jason, but we have a beautiful floral ring to go with the butterflies, and I thought these would actually go together very nicely. The butterfly earrings and the floral ring, to me, just complement each other beautifully, so just an option. That was one of our new designer rings today. I'm going to show you 4 of them. We have 4 designer rings from the day left. It all started with this amazing 18 karat gold corset ring. Everything I have up here will be 18 karat gold. We also have the diamond rings. And these would be all diamond rings that are more traditional in style, from yellow gold to white gold, and then also the floral. So I will show you here what we have at the end of our show here. Obviously in diamonds and 18 karat gold is a rare combination to get. All of them brand new tonight. So you've not seen them, even if you've watched every single show we've ever done, you haven't seen these styles until here earlier tonight. So very excited that they're still available to show some of our late night crowd, even though it's not that late, but still, again, this is the final look at everything. And we've got varying diamond weights. They are varying prices as well. But all 3 of the front, so basically the flower and the 2 designer styles here on the left and right, are all $19.99. And this large corset ring is only $500 more than that. It is only $24.99. So just a recap on some of our beautiful new diamond pieces we had, all in 18 karat gold. So either $19.99 or $24.99, just depending on which one you like up there. There are also some incredible Tanzanite earrings that, given that we had the 23 karat go so quickly, I do have some Tanzanite earrings that are quite large as well. These would be not just the big Tanzanites, but also the big pear-shaped diamonds up top. Let me know if you'd like to know more about these 24 carats total, 12 carats in each earring. I've got those for you as well. So very rare Tanzanite drop earrings in some of our bigger sizes. Also, the heart-shaped green zircon. This might as well be a recap. We'll show you a few other things. Got a heart-shaped green zircon looking like a green diamond. That is a big 4 carat plus heart-shaped green zircon. It's under $4,000. Have that one for you, as well as the heart-shaped purple. So we'll just add that into the mix for some color here. We love our diamonds, but look at those bright colors. Vibrant purples, vibrant greens. What else do I have to show you? The emerald that was here. The daspor, the pink sapphire. We had some really gorgeous pieces earlier tonight that really deserve a second and last look here. And let's do that right now. Here is the daspor. There's our big colorful. I don't think this one's gone yet. That was just down to $19.99 for that multi-color changing. Of course, you're seeing multicolors already, but it's a color change stone. Here's that breathtaking emerald we showed you earlier tonight as well, the 1 carat 18 in our Colombian Emerald Superstar. It's a private collection stone. It's in 79 points in diamonds. It's got a classic mounting. That is here for $39. So you can take either, for $39.99, you can either get the emerald or you can get the zircon in the back. So our green stones are $39.99 a piece. We're doing the Paraiba back here, the heart shape on the right side. That's $99.99. And then we have that beautiful daspor. Our most affordables of the show here on the wheel are the $19.99 daspor, the $19.99 diamond rings that run through the middle, and then that $24.99 large 18 karat gold corset style ring. That's a little recap of some of the rings that we still have. Our yellow diamond necklaces here. This is the yellow diamond necklace for $29.99 with platinum and gold together. Two-tone, gotta love the wearability that two-tone gives you. And we also have 3 incredible moonstones tonight that are all larger in size. I'll just give you a little look at those, see if there's anything up here that catches your eye in the moonstone category, because we have 3 of them. They're large. This is gonna be our radiant. Ooh, look at that. That's some serious color. And then we have an oval. Classic oval, you can see there, so far more blues and greens, but then that rainbow brilliance in the middle. Here's our yellow gold cushion cut bezel set. This one always reminds me of a very important, probably the most talked about engagement ring of all time. And those 3 moonstones, all discounted. You tell me which one you like. They're all big sizes. We got a 628 in the yellow gold. That's on the right side of your screen. We have a 635 in the radiant, which is on the left side of your screen, and the 709 is actually going to be the largest in the middle, in the oval with the big oval diamonds. Any of these moonstones in the front, a trio, all 3, same price. You decide which one you like, left, right, or center. Those are top quality moonstones. They haven't even been shown yet this evening. So excited and proud we can bring them to you, especially when they are down in price tag from the $8,999 they have been on the air. They've been on the air before, just not tonight. So we're just bringing you a new discount with 12 minutes to go. The countdown is on. 12 minutes. What would you like from this show? We got a whole new lineup tomorrow for our Friday. You're all invited to join us and kick off the weekend with us together. We'd love to have you. But this is where you take a moonstone. 6 or 7 carats in size. I tell you, I love giveaways at the end of the night. It's a big thank you for being with us here at the finale of our Thursday night. So glad you were here with us to see everything we've shown you. Don't forget about the diamond studs either. The diamond studs that are only $19.99 for 1 carat total weights, all wrapped in gold. Big bezel studs. Those are here if you'd like them at $19.99. What we're going to do right now on any one of those moonstones, you pick your favorite. And I got to tell you, that oval and the cushion, the radiant's actually surrounded by big individual diamonds. So you got 3 stone styles there, looking amazing. Take a look at that. Do you want the 3 stone on the left, the 3 stone in the center, or there's actually the bezel with other big stones as well on the sides. You can see there's actually bigger round brilliance on the sides of the bezel set stone. None of them are $89.99. We're talking about just the center front row there of your moonstones, high end. Try them on for you as you ask about them, but they're under $5,000. How about $49.99 for any of the moonstones up front? How about we go lower? Last call, they all stay in the gold color they're in. White, white, yellow, you decide. I'll give you the carat weights. We'll recap those as you ask for them. They're not going to be even $49.99. They are the deluxe, best of the best of our museum moonstones, and they're only $3,999, any one of them you like. Last call on the moonstones as well, $39.99. You choose yellow gold, white gold oval, white gold radiant cut. You decide under $4,000. So much of what's up here. Well, everything that's up here outside of the tourmaline, this one, is under $4,000. Everything. Everything that's up there right now is under $4,000. The big ones being the zircon and the moonstones. Then we've got diamonds galore, all in 18 karat gold. They're outstanding. You choose what you love. The moonstones are breathtaking. And then there's a pink diamond. One only on a marquise cut pink diamond. Last call on the moonstones. Wow, look at this. And to give you an idea of how they look on the hand, here's the yellow gold centered up in that bezel. They just get more lively when you're further away, don't they? Here's the oval with those massive oval diamonds. Here's the radiant. There is something special happening with that radiant cut. When you see how those look, now I know they look great up close, but when you see them really in action here, giving some movement here within the light, look at that radiant. There's the oval, there's the cushion. You choose whichever one you like. Here they are, $39.99 a piece. You tell me what your favorite is. They have got to go at that price. The best of the best in moonstone. Probably the most complimented piece you will ever wear is the rainbow colored faceted moonstones we've been bringing that are so over the top in quality. And each one of these bigger styles, $39.99, big values. So take advantage of those. If you would like to, look at that, in such an array. I don't know how you choose a favorite. That's the tough part. Definitely choosing which one is the absolute favorite, because they're all doing their part. They're all glowing. They're all giving that subtle iridescence. It's all the rainbow colors in one. They're all faceted to perfection. They're all set in really important mountings as well. Instead of going with a lot of little diamonds, we went with the bigger diamonds. 1, 2, and 3. You decide. Oval, there's those big, really, really big oval diamonds around it. Here are bigger round brilliants around that bezel set. In the yellow, choose yellow or the white gold. Let's move on from our wheel. $39.99 on the zircon. All the diamond rings you see up there, the plain and simple diamond rings, they're either $24.99 or $19.99. $24.99 on the large ring. The diamond rings in the back, $19.99. Our moonstones are here for just $39.99 a piece. Those are the big and the grand and the special and the really deluxe. Now we're going to talk pink diamond, because I haven't had one since we had a couple of accents in a pendant. Let's show you the deluxe in the ring. Item number is 1130560. One only, two-tone gold. And once again, we have been showing you 18 karat gold almost all night. It's been nearly every item I've had has been an 18 karat solid gold. Here it is again, two-tone, 18 karat gold. Let's focus in on this one. Look at that. There are some really wicked pink diamonds there. A 12-point center in the marquise. It also happens to be 33 points of additional pinks, because you can see the pink and the white are going to wrap around it. So that's really well done. And here we go. Are you ready? We have one and one only. The white diamond weight is also 12 points. So there's so much to love about this ring, the two-tone just being a part of it. Then you've got the fact it's a 12-point and it's a pink. Like, we're not talking about, most pink diamonds look like white diamonds, and there's very little difference between the two, and it can be tough to really tell. That is not the situation here. These are quite, I wouldn't say vivid. We don't really call pink diamonds vivid. Some yellows will get there. Pink diamonds are never really vivid. They're pastels. So they don't really get to these vivid colors, but they do. We look for the most girly pink saturation as possible, and all the pinks here have it. And yet, I got 18 karat gold times 2 rows. Let's take it on down in price. Gotta blow it out. Used to be $49.99. I got a new price for the end of the show. Here tonight, we got about 6 minutes left to go. Thursday night coming to an end. We see you tomorrow. This is also finished. Look at all that 18 karat gold. Great finishing on the inside. Make sure you see it here on the hand, because this is a really nice classic style, but shows up. Nothing tiny or petite about this one. It's got a great size. That's in large part helped by the fact it's a double row all the way down the sides here, and then continuing to wrap around that halo. Not 49, not 39, not 29. Blowout time is here. End of the show is also here. This is the time to take your pick of anything you've seen in the last 3 hours, including that heart shape and marquise, yellow dime necklace, all the moonstones, the great looking emerald, the beautiful heart shaped purple Paraiba, all of the above. They all got to get their homes before we wrap up tonight. Let's make this even easier. It's $1,999. That's it. End of the show is here, so I'm blowing out jewelry you haven't seen yet tonight until this moment. And there you go, with a $19.99 in solid 18 karat. Yes, yellow gold moonstone. Congratulations, it's gone. We have the 2 in white gold still remaining. Let me know on that heart-shaped 4 karat green zircon. That's got to go. The heart-shaped purple Paraiba. 11 carats plus in that purple Paraiba. The daspor for $19.99 was also amazing. Let me know if you'd like that one. Our yellow diamond necklace with the 2 yellow diamonds in bigger sizes together. Take advantage of that as well. It's last call. These are one of a kinds, never wise to wait. It just isn't. This is one of a kind jewelry. We don't have a big inventory of 80 of every item. Quite the contrary. You got to take what you see when it's here, because after it's gone to somebody else, it's too late. So make sure you're taking what you love from this show. Our big corset ring, amazing in 18 karat gold, more 18 karat gold than we've had in one ring in that corset ring tonight. Let me know what your favorites are. Again, last call on the show. Make sure somebody's got to get this pink diamond, a rare marquise cut in such a big size. For a pink diamond, we rarely see individual pink diamonds get into that size. I know that's not a big size for any other stone. In the world of pink diamonds, it's a vastly different arena that we're talking about. So you get that 12-pointer and then all the pink diamonds to go with it and around it in the rose gold and the white gold together. I just can't get over that one particular ring that's still hanging out here is this one. And I will not be satisfied until this goes. And let me remove anything that's in a prong here before we get it. It's close up. This is the daspor. Our Turkish daspor in the Asher cut, 113-1096, is the 524. Let's zoom it back so you can at least see the amazing multitude of colors. It's greens, it's goldens, it's pinks, it's reds, it's purples. It's a color change. It's just already showing you so much of that color change, even in an improper light. And you have it right here in that mainstay, classic mounting, few diamonds on either side, giving it the look of a big trillion, 8 points in round brilliance instead, but creating that very important look. And 524 is the size. Got to call me if you have questions on anything you've seen in the last 3 hours. We have less than 3 minutes left to go. We're back tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. We kick off our weekend together. Friday night, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning, we'll finish up our week. So let me know if you have any requests for those days. If you'd like something tonight real quick, we can do it. But here we are with the $19.99 bargain. It is just an all-out bargain on the diaspor Asher cut. Classic setting. It's a big stone. These are really tough to get. The wholesale world's getting about $5,800 a carat right now. That was of, let's see, as of February of this year, so a couple months ago. Needless to say, they've probably gone up since then. And the next trade show, the next major domestic trade show is in June in Las Vegas, and I would anticipate that that will be a whole new price structure by then. So really important way to get a large diaspor. Let me try it on the hand again for you. Watch this though. The magic isn't really until you see it move. Watch how this comes to play. Look at those reds. And I know it looks like a video game of laser lights going up and down the stone. That's just the beauty of the way the light reflects onto and into that step faceting, and then still how it's able to change colors like this even in just one light source is pretty darn amazing. So it tells you about the quality of the stone. There's how classic it looks on the hand. It's still doing all that action with the light you're still seeing there as it's on the hand. That is going to catch everybody's eye, including your own as you wear it. And isn't that part of the joy of jewelry? We're not wearing it for others, we're wearing it for us. And you get to look down at your ring all day long and see such a prized collectible stone like that is. Very impressive, and what a value. You can pay triple that per carat. Instead, we're giving you a 524 all-in-one with the diamonds on either side for under $2,000, and you're choosing your gold. So you are getting your choice of gold color there. It's just one of those collectible stones that's not in a lot of places. You don't find a lot of places to shop for the color changing one source diaspors, and yet we are definitely, as usual, we are leading in the value on that amazing magical material. So please join me tomorrow night. We have an incredible weekend planned for you, and it all kicks off tomorrow evening. So we don't just wait around for Saturday and Sunday. We get you kicked off the right way on a Friday night together. So we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time for an incredible show. And then also on the weekends on Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific. That's during the daylight hours. So we'll see you then Saturday and Sunday mornings as well. But thank you for joining me tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. Thanks for hanging out here. And be sure and be with us tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific. That's 7 Central and 8 p.m. Eastern. I will see you then. For now, I'm Lauren Blair. And from all of us at TVON, thank you so much. And we'll see you tomorrow night. I'll see you then.